Bing,
There you
bing.
go. That looks good.
Nice. All right. Are we live? Let's see. Hmm.
What's her name?
Uh-huh.
Slash it.
Mhm. Are we live?
You're here, man. It's now or never.
Mhm. Yada yada yada. It says
How's
we're
it going,
live.
everybody up in chat? It's Slasher103 back with another League of Legends video. Today we're gonna be playing with him later. We're gonna try and pop off, maybe get some dubs, maybe some losses, but maybe some good kills. You never know. So without further ado, let's go pop that game open and let's get this shit rolling.
Oh, you? Yup. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty indubitably. Hell yeah. Alright, I got myself some water to stay hydrated.
With the hazmat on. I'm gonna go the other way.
Thank you for the follows, everybody.
Hell yeah.
IQ. Rush the dollar. IQ. Over the deep.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Welcome, chat. Welcome. How to do?
No gear.
All right.
No gear, man. No gear.
Hell yeah.
No gear.
Yeah. Let's play some music. Let's play some of this. I think we should play the Tyler 1 playlist. What you think? Alright. Probably gonna play this. Oh yeah? Alright, sounds good. Nice.
It's in Blader, right?
Yeah, later.
The exact same way your YouTube is?
Yep.
Hi.
Alright.
What's your tagline?
What do you mean tag?
There should be a number beside your name.
A number besides my name?
Yeah.
On Twitch?
No, on your League of Legends.
Oh.
Click your character picture.
Oh, I'll have to check real quick. Let me check.
It's mine, because mine is yeah, right under my name.
Hell yeah.
You gotta hover over your profile picture.
Uh-huh.
Click view profile, and then like when you go to don't actually view it, but like it'll pop up and it'll show the number under.
Gotcha. What's up? Welcome new viewers. How to do? Hi. What's up? How to do? Welcome to chat. I see. Alright. Alright. Hell yeah. Nice.
I am gonna go.
Alright. I'm loading into League of Legends right now. I got my tangerines. They're pretty good. Oh yeah?
I normally do KOS.
Alright, see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check some real quick. I'm gonna see if this is loading. What's up? Thanks for the follow. How's it going? Thanks for subscribe. How to do? Let me see if my chat works. Is your IRL name Vlad? Yeah. It do be like that. For some reason, I can't see the Twitch chat. Let me refresh it. Can I refresh it? Type something. Type again, Scurvy. No? Alright, let's see. That's weird. Yeah, it's not showing the Twitch chat. I guess I'll have to, huh. Okay, I guess I'll have the chat open here, I guess. Let's see. Have to scroll through the chat. Alright. Nice. Alright, see. What's up? Hey! Look at the chat. How to do? What's up, Monto Monkey? How to do? Oh, let's see. Connections? Connection. Alright. Alright.
Here, Blake, go hover over your
Yeah?
Do you see where your name is?
Yeah, add friend. Yep. Oh, let's see. Oh, my name. It's
No,
Blade
just go
hashtag.
hover over it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at your stream.
All good.
9778. Alright,
Nice.
I got you.
All good.
Dogfish Head and the Grateful Dead are back with beer made for music.
Yup.
Try Citrus Daydream Lager, brewed with
Nice.
sustainable grains, lime, and lemon peels.
All right.
And don't miss Juicy Pale Ale, crafted with granola and
Nice.
Did you get that?
tropical fruit.
Get it?
Bold,
Yeah, I did.
refreshing, easy to drink,
Nice.
5.3%
Bet.
ABV, and full of good
I will come and
explore the full collaboration and find these brews
join you. Just send me an invite.
Head Craft Breweries located
All
in
good?
Delaware. Please drink responsibly.
And all one
Let me
shot.
check.
Wait, why can't we invite?
Where did I do? Wait. How do I join it? Did I right click
Do
you?
we have to? Oh, you have to. I think I know what we have to do.
Wait. I do this. And then I do right.
Summoner's Rift, Swift Play, and then
What's his name? Invite by name. Wait. What do I do?
join. There you go.
Nice. Hell yeah. All right. I'm gonna
It was
play.
a little bit tricky to figure out, but we got it.
I'm gonna play Mordekaiser. Let's see.
Alright, oh, sorry, MJ, I didn't notice you were right behind me, boo-boo.
Go middle. That's all good. I'm gonna go middle lane Mordekaiser. Let's see. All right,
the
see.
characters do I know how to use good?
Nice. Hold on, reopen the chat real quick. See chat. Yo, Scurvy, type in chat again. Type in chat. I'm gonna see if it pops up. See if it pops up. Let me see. Hello? Hello? Does it work? No, it doesn't work. That's weird.
Let me in your basement. I let you in my basement.
Chat.
I'm ready when you are, brother.
All good. Let's do it.
Holy man, I'm just
Uh-huh.
showing you the gear here. Yeah.
I might be a little bit rusty because I'm just getting back onto this and figuring out how to fucking use certain characters again.
Uh-huh.
I forgot my fucking tactics on what fucking skills to use and how to use them.
Nice.
I let you see my butthole.
Yeah, it really is fucking nice. Gives me a nice good advantage because I get to restart from the beginning and have a fresh open mind.
Mhm.
With your hands up too. Mother, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Wait, did I accept?
Fine.
I gotta tell you, you're
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I'm so. I'm gonna fuck.
It made me double recheck. It's because I didn't accept. Sorry, I didn't notice I had to.
All good.
That is my fault. This shit's tricky as fuck.
first time. And I never finished it.
I was midway packing a Tilk when it popped up.
Are you
I was
going
like,
to
oh,
get
shit.
them this game?
Game even more.
Yeah. What kind of level is your friend? Let me see.
A mod.
He's level 12.
Interviews are faster. Miles runs slower. I only got 3 back.
Oh, you're not that far away from me. You're only 7 levels higher than me.
Yep.
Further away. And one shot. I don't know why I installed this. The game was like $4 on Steam.
Oh, and you already got the ranked play open.
The list.
Hmm?
Outlast. This is realistic last. It's a mod. If you want to read them, pause the video and read them. You don't have to.
For some reason, his tangerines taste sour, but they're still pretty good.
It is increased.
Is he also new to league? I think so. Slash, are you new to league?
I used to play it when back when it first came out. But I haven't played it in a long time, and I just started getting back into it because I just got a PC literally 2 years ago. So I'm still trying to get used to certain things again.
Yep. I just lost a tangerine and it's lost forever now. I see. Oh, this guy's also gonna mog you? Wait, which guy? Wait, who? Your teammate? Oh, it's Slasher? Yeah. Oh, good. Mog you. In raw, unadulterated skill. Nice. Oh, yeah?
What, he's saying that I'm better?
Yeah.
How am I better? Just because I have knowledge of certain players?
I don't know, yeah. I mean, who knows? You might be better. It's okay. Because you used to play.
See, I still don't get why my fucking video won't let me fucking borderless.
Uh huh. All good. Let's see. We're good. Got.
Windowed.
We'll go middle lane.
Oh shit! I didn't even get my.
Yep.
Seismic charge and thunderclap. Okay, open up my store. Go for jungle defense.
Shit.
Go for power loadout.
See? Oh shit. Shit. I'm channeling my chakra energy, chat. We got our tangerines on hand and our swag on. We're ready, chat. Let's see. Shit, I'm coming. Come with the wave. Yo.
Pull back. Back. Hey.
Shit. Should I 2v1 these guys? Shit. Should probably play tower.
Damn, bro. Come on. I can't even
Full
hear
channel
my
back.
fucking headphones.
See? Alright. Let's see. Bing! Here we go. Alright, sounds good. Let's see. Let's do this. So, I should probably go after the range guy before he goes away. Chase this guy, right? No, probably not. Let's see. Wait for the wave.
Oh shit.
Now,
head
one
up towards
question.
top.
One question.
Watch
If
top.
I watch top, gotcha. If I,
Yeah, because look,
yeah.
there's barely anybody. Oh, they just started going up there. I see.
Shit, shots. Oh, great. You.
Come on, I gotta come help our partner.
Shit. All right. Do that. Bing. Not bad of a flash. Gotcha. Sounds good. Let's see. All right. You're improving? Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm all in it for the progress, baby.
With 7 thunderstorms ground. Thunderclap. We gotta hold these guards back. Gotta pull back a little bit.
Shouldn't push.
Q right
Oh,
there.
Got it.
Upgrade our
Probably go back.
thunderclap.
No, near me, so I could recall back.
Oh shit! Where'd you come from, you little pussy bitch?
What happened? That.
Fucking dude just fucking appeared out of nowhere, bro.
Dang, that's crazy. Alright, see? Alright, now, what's caught? Now we push. We wait for the wave. Wait for the wave. Go. Now we push.
Entertain with low price.
see.
They're trying to push towards bottom.
All good?
And guacamole. And sweeten every party
See.
with brown butter chocolate chip. Remember to probiotic soda.
Get R when we can.
And more.
I get this guy. Fuck it. I'll show R the other guy. Probably. D. Go. Why is he channeling mid-fight? The fuck? Alright. Got
Oh my god, this bitch keeps fucking holding me back.
wave.
Okay, like how many times is my camera gonna keep fucking switching on me? It's pissing me off.
Okay, nice. Gonna level up Q. Nice. Alright, see. Shit. Shit. Tower's gonna go after me. Never mind. Alright, see. Got nobody with that. Shit. We can push this, right? Just for the minions? Probably not. I'm waiting for them to come to me. I got W ready. Here for the. Okay, we go with the wave. We're gonna just hold the space.
Coming up towards mid with you,
Nice.
so we can try and take out that tower. Try and make some movement.
Nice. Level up E. C. There we go, the tower. Can't get trapped. I can't get trapped here. If I get trapped, I die.
Oh my god.
Okay. Gonna lure them to my tower. Go get him, go get him. Probably not. Yeah, I should never push that. That was a 1v3. I should have just pushed back. RC.
They're really pushing up on us from all three different ways now.
All good. Let's see. What are they doing here? Yeah, like 3 of them are just going middle lane. They're really desperate to go middle lane. But I can ult those motherfuckers so we can get a pick or 2. Guarantee a pick and then kill the rest. They lured me to the tower. We'll just go with the wave and sustain space.
I'm pushing through mid to get over to left.
Sorry, man. We can't have either. I'm too juicy for your fruit.
Cause he get the gold.
Gotta get this fucking tower taken out.
Nice.
Get back, get back, get back.
We'll go back. I'm a bit too greedy. Let's see.
We're about to take a tower.
Let's see. They're pushing. There we go. Maker. Let's see.
Go here.
Let's see.
I remember this. The vid.
We push. Alright. Get the gold.
Yeah, help partner. With that one, I'm gonna push back through
Get these
mid.
minions. Yes, delicious gold.
So I
Delicious
can come and
gold.
help you on this
Ooh,
tower.
give me that gold. Fuck yeah.
Yo, is mid good? Mid good?
Yeah, mid is going great. Getting this gold. Delicious. This figure looking good, man. I'm gonna get this. Go try to trap me. Shit.
Help me! I am getting booty touched. I came to help you and I got fucking touched.
Lure him to my tower. Lure him to my tower. Fuck. Just recall back. Wasted W. Nah, it's fine. I have ultimate for this fight. I have ultimate. First components, and we go. See if we can get him. We push.
An enemy has been slain.
Shit, they got tower. That's crazy. The gold. I'll ult this guy. Oh my R. I can't get this guy. Can't get this guy. Oh, shot flash. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. That. Get thorn mill. I see. What's my KD? 3-2? Alright. I need that.
An enemy has been slain.
Whatever, what's up, buddy?
An ally has been slain.
Okay. They're level, or she's level 13. Alright.
Has destroyed a turret.
A lot of them are trying to push middle lane, so we gotta watch out for that.
This is fun. Can't see nothing.
I'll try to sustain middle lane as much as I can.
Flush. Turn to
Probably go to the bottom.
An
Oh my
ally
god, these
Help
guys
them
are
out.
fucking pussies, bro. I literally went to go take out his one partner, and his partner ran away so that he could come, or his other partner could come and fucking hit me. Fucking pussy shit, bro.
All good.
Yeah, throw the female work first.
DDD.
Look at that.
Fuck. Alright. Got him.
shut down.
Probably not push through there.
Okay, perfect, fine.
See?
Fine.
Let's probably go this way. Gonna help my tower out. Are you fucking serious? Probably help the tower out. Good shit. We push this way. Go get this guy. Come here, bitch.
The train thing, but now what? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. There's like no instructions. I think it's in this lower level.
Bruh.
Die, bro.
I'll just waste that, whatever. Alright, push through with the wave. Okay, he channeled so we can push this wave. We push this wave. Good shit. Shit, I should not be here, I should not be here. I should not be here. Nice, good shit.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Should not ult this. Just let me die.
They just got revenge on me.
Oh, is she?
But hey, I've already destroyed 2 of their turrets.
All good?
So I'm helping us push up pretty fairly good.
All good?
We still got outside defenses. They lost almost all their outside defenses.
All good?
Or no, they have lost all their outside defenses now.
Nice.
They're on their 2s and 3s. Or 2s and 5s.
Nice.
So slow.
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
See. Nice. Should I help you out? I go top lane if you want.
Something in the water? Yes, bro.
Probably not. You're gonna be dead by then. Or recalled.
Okay, so I did a little digging on this
See?
cover of this specific version of the mod. You got it. Speed run, which apparently is
Nice.
like, you know, a scroll wheel. I should be able to put it through the water. It works.
Nice. We wait for the next wave and we push. push this wave.
No, 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 no. Get the fuck away from me, you pansy bitches. Okay, seriously? I'm literally gonna report our partner if they keep fucking dragging me into shit that they can't fucking handle and then run away.
Probably ult this guy.
Fucking pathetic, bro.
Can I kill this guy? Holy fuck. Flash, 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 flash. I'm dead, I'm dead, dead. Yeah, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Fuck, no. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Get Dusk of Dawn. Alright. Yeah, they're all pushing middle lane. We lost 2 towers in middle lane. They're going straight to Crystal, by the way. They're going straight to Crystal. They're going straight to Crystal. Probably ult them. No, 40 seconds ult. Now we have no choice but to go through middle lane. We should all stay in middle lane to defend and attack on middle lane. Alright, push. Okay, W. Oh shit. Bro, the what?
God, this dude is OP as shit, bro.
What level is everybody? God damn.
What they were doing is they're playing defensive strat. They're basically, in the matter of speaking, just sitting back, letting their characters get leveled up so that they could be way more overpowered than us.
Wild.
Because they see that we have mostly heavy players pushing in, so we're not doing enough work to keep our big players alive to hold off everybody.
Gotcha.
Because our smaller players keep pushing in and dragging us into it, thinking that we're gonna fucking help, and we keep getting fucked.
Gotcha.
Like they're supposed to be sitting back while we're pushing forward, but instead our partners are fucking pushing forward when they shouldn't be.
Gotcha. They're going straight to
Look,
Crystal.
watch, they're coming up through mid.
Yep.
Like I just got insta destroyed because they're too high level now.
You want this?
There's nothing we can do. They could literally take us out right now if they wanted to, and they're not. They're just playing time right now.
Damn. Going straight to Crystal. They're destroying Crystal.
Look, we're dead. Done.
Yeah, GG's. Damn. That's crazy. Alright. This is crazy. What the hell? Alright. Did you play again?
Yes, sir. I just gotta adjust some shit real quick.
Sounds good.
I gotta close my fucking OBS real quick.
You're Scurvy, what do you think about that game?
It's not on. You gotta click the button. You gotta click
Baloney with a side of flim flam and an order of jive. See? Who's the one
Bro,
with
why
the
is it still
product?
doing this?
Look what you've done. This is my livelihood. Sure it is. And this isn't the formula that you don't want. Come on, eh? Eh? Whoop, too slow. Get out!
What happened here?
It is bonkers that this Lego scandal keeps snowballing into this avalanche of degeneracy, discovering new unhinged lows that previously went undiscovered in the meta. They're finding new tech here, bricks and minifigs that is, for just bafflingly awful decisions here.
Holy shit.
Now they have fully opened Pandora's box.
Are you ready?
They have unleashed the plagues out there, just misery. It's pandemonium.
There's some things that I need to adjust, but I don't know how to
crazy
fucking
because
adjust them.
It's like Bricks and Minifigs is a Voltorb whose only move is self-destruct, and they are spamming that bitch. They are just finding every
Interface.
possible angle to ruin their reputation. If corporate ass fuckage was a sport, Bricks and Minifigs would be Michael Jordan.
Yo.
Finished after crazy all-nighters and basically destroying my health. But I can't post it or I will go to jail. And not only that, I will also immediately lose my lawsuit of $300,000, and the GoFundMe we made for Brian will go straight to this mystery company that I am no longer allowed to talk about.
All of us are still trying to piece together the puzzle here and figure out who this mystery company could be. It's like a Smash Brothers character you haven't unlocked yet. We just can't quite make it out yet. But
Let me do a
hunch,
restart on my PC real
though
quick.
I'm, of course, not 100%.
Be like 2
sure
seconds.
That's
who the
crazy.
culprit might be. We'll have to
My
get
fucking
Scooby-Doo
OBS
on
is
this case.
bugging.
So now they have ball gagged Reckless Ben here. He was giving a.
I was hearing about this from someone else. Yeah. Dude, you gotta study the lore, bro. This shit is like crazy shit right here. Like, imagine a cartel, but for Legos. That's basically what the scandal is. Like, imagine a legit cartel, but for Legos. I was scared of, yeah.
A status update on the whereabouts of episode 3, that it was completed, ready to rock and roll, but he is now unable to share that because it would put him at risk of going to jail and instantly losing his lawsuit, and also all of the money raised through the GoFundMe for Brian and his family would be forfeit.
Yep.
So he can't release part 3 of the investigation on this massive Lego scandal because of this legal hoopla he finds himself wrapped up in.
That's
Now, right
crazy.
away, I want to talk about something because I've seen a lot of people mentioning that
Wow.
the methods that have been used here were really counterproductive and may have actually been harmful in the grand scheme of things in this case. And while I do understand that criticism, like, yeah, it seems like some of the things he was doing may be purely for content, like that was the impetus behind a couple of the decisions, what's inarguable is that what has
Turn off the
happened
music
here
for the
with
video.
this
I got you. There you go.
is a net positive for the actual victims of Bricks and Minifigs here, which is Brian and his family. The money raised through the GoFundMe is life-changing, and it is, no doubt, a good thing. And showcasing the way Bricks and Minifigs corporate, as well as how those individual franchisees conducted themselves, is also an extremely important thing as a PSA to the LEGO community with who they might be doing business with. So I think no matter how you spin it, no matter how you look at this and peel back the layers of the onion, I think even if you didn't agree with all the things Ben did, which I do understand in a few instances, I think all of it did lead to something very important, which was trying to help someone that had been wronged by a corporation that refused to try and make things right without this public spectacle unfolding here. And also, unironically, Ben has made a sacrifice to, like, his personal freedom. He's went to jail twice for this and is now wrapped up in some very serious litigation.
There's a flash out to
And
do.
all of that under the attempts to try and make things
PC should
right
be good
for
now.
Brian.
Nice.
OBS.
And like
Again,
said,
I honestly could have
if you
probably
don't
just
agree with
verified
all
the
the
files,
reasons
but I
about
didn't
it,
think about them until I was
Nothing
already
would have been
made.
changing without Ben
See?
doing those things.
Oh, dude.
Brian still
Saved
wouldn't
myself
have
so
been
much time,
getting
but probably
what he
needed to
was
restart anyways
owed,
if that
or,
shit started bugging out.
Bricks and Minifigs,
Oh,
the
yeah?
franchisees would have still been just giving him the cold shoulder, treating him like dirt.
It's
So,
not good to
I
keep your
think
PC on
it has
24/7
been
like
a
I do.
positive thing that Ben has
Absolutely
gone to bat for.
horrible for
And
it.
now I think this latest decision is one that can be unanimously booed. To now silence
I didn't
the
believe
guy
people
who
when
has
they
been
said that.
talking about this
You know
and
what I
diving
mean?
into
Because it's
it,
kind
I
of
think
just,
is
you take it
always
with a grain of
just
salt until you figure out the hard way.
inexcusable look. And here's
Victim
the
of
thing, even if
Legos.
Bricks and Minifigs
Dude,
does
listen, we gotta react to all the videos after this video. We gotta react to all of them because it gets worse than this, by the way. It legit gets worse than this.
end up winning against Ben, this kind of decision here is just such an underhanded,
we're
shitty
good.
tactic. Already on the back of
It's not
him trying
doing
to
it
take
anymore.
down his Patreon, his main source of
Yeah, I'm
income,
currently watching
that it
videos
is
at the moment.
inexcusable.
But afterwards,
and, in
I'll play
my opinion,
League.
pretty unforgivable. That is an irreparable blow to their reputation. Even if they do win, no one will be able to
T-10.
look at this company the same way again, and probably won't feel comfortable doing business with
Put
this
up League
corporation.
while I'm
That's
setting
what
up the
I
title and everything.
and again,
Yeah,
his investigation
true.
has spread beyond just bricks and minifigs. Like, it showed some very questionable, very, very shady shit from the American Fork Police Department,
Copy.
obviously. But it doesn't seem like the American Fork Police Department is the one that is now attempting to censor Ben here, under threat of throwing his life away if he continues to talk about them
That's
and show
crazy.
his investigation. That is Bricks and Minifigs, the mystery company, whom I believe to be Bricks and Minifigs, based
There we
on
go.
what I think is pretty obvious evidence.
It's wild.
They sent court papers to my email, which I guess a judge approved for them that this was a valid form of service. And so now that I'm officially served, I cannot even mention this company or I will be in jail and
On the headset audio.
everything.
Okay.
Normally I would be like, screw the big guy telling me what to do. I'm going to do what's morally right. But in this situation, if I do that, then all my friends get screwed with this lawsuit and we lose all the GoFundMe money we raised. Like,
How's it going, everybody?
Completely
It's Slash
understandable. I don't
103
think there's a
back with
soul on
another
this
League
planet
of
that
Legends
weighs into that.
video.
There's really no
So basically,
other
in the matter of
option than to comply
speaking,
with the demands of
our
this lawsuit here, because
OBS had
if
started
he
bugging
doesn't,
out, so I
then
had
everyone's
to
getting fixed.
restart my
Not
PC.
just Ben, anyone that
But
is even
we are
attached
back,
to a
everybody.
single tendril to this case here, including the main
Can you turn
victims
your friend down a little? Don't worry, I'll deafen.
here, Brian. They would then lose everything that was built up across this with the GoFundMe. So
See.
it makes sense why he is unfortunately having to make this decision to not continue talking about it and putting forth the evidence in part 3. I am very curious why they were able to serve him those papers through email as opposed to when Ben was apparently instructed that the only viable means was through amicable, like, service, trying to serve the papers himself. But I guess maybe there's a chance where a judge looked at this and said, like, oh, so Ben tried to serve them, they weren't receptive, so it's very likely
wild.
that he wouldn't be receptive to Bricks and Minifigs trying to serve to Ben. So we'll grant you the motion to issue the service through email. But even in that case, I feel like that would have been easy for them to extend that same courtesy to Ben to serve through email, but I don't think they ever did based on everything that was shown in the previous videos. So that was a little confusing to me. And it's hard not to immediately think back on everything that was shown via the police body cam and what was said on those body cams and what we saw in some really, really, really questionable behavior from these officers. It's hard not to immediately think of maybe something a little deeper and perhaps a little bit corrupt. But that's where my head goes here, because there are some very questionable things that have unfolded on camera in regards to how all of this has been handled in that space there. But that's all just allegedly. I'm not saying it 100% is the result of corruption, why this was deemed a viable means of
I love the fact that, here's the thing, in the past most critical videos of this topic, he was full blown insulting Bricks and Minifigs, and now ever since he knows that everybody who like commentates on Bricks and Minifigs will get sued, he's like saying allegedly. That's just funny as fuck, yo.
service. I'm just very
That's
surprised
crazy.
is all that Ben wasn't able to utilize email for serving the papers
Yo.
to the franchisees.
So I am no longer
Damn.
allowed to even mention this mystery company. My personal opinion is that this is unfair because this order was put on me because this company was telling the court that I was making bomb threats. I was planning on murdering the
What?
manager and employees.
Are you fucking serious? Yo, what? The fuck?
Obviously, I didn't do, and you can see that in the footage.
That's so
The
retarded.
problem is I was not given a chance to share my side. The court just heard their perspective, not mine. So because I wasn't able to share my side, I'm
Damn.
now no longer allowed to talk about them. And looks like this might be it. So, yeah.
It's so fucking diabolical how
Damn.
they make these allegations that Ben was threatening them with bombs and violence and stuff like that. I'm gonna go over there and kick their butts. I'm gonna go in there and motorboat their cheeks and punch them up real bad and stuff. I'm gonna beat them up.
Holy shit.
They're saying all these things, which then enables them to move this forward to gag him without ever even seeing Ben's side of it, apparently, according to Ben here. That doesn't make sense to me at all, how that happens. I don't know if that's standard procedure or what, but I know in the case of like stalkers, like streamers who have had stalkers, they will give the most unhinged DMs, like actual hard proof DMs, messages, actual threats, even stalkers showing up to their house. They will provide that, and still authorities never really move to do anything to the stalkers. So why are they moving so hard against Ben? Like, again, you can question some of his methods, and yeah, some of it could teeter on like,
It's mainly because they think he's been doing bomb threats or some shit, and it's an extreme thing. Because you have stalkers who come up to your house, sure, that's like extreme, but also bombing shit is a whole nother of extreme. And it's because they think he's gonna do that, which he's not.
Ballpark definitions of like stalking in regards to them trying to like serve them and stuff. But what's irrefutable is how lightly stalkers get taken so often with like actual dangerous psychopaths who are a threat to individuals' safety. They just get to walk away scot-free, willy-nilly, not taken seriously. But in this case, when it's a corporation that's alleging it, now all of a sudden the hammer's coming down. Here comes the giant fist.
That's the corporate world for you, my friend.
That's just fucked up. And they apparently didn't even hear out Ben's side, which apparently has supporting video evidence as well to the contrary, proving that he wasn't making those threats or saying those things or doing any of what was alleged.
Money is power, my friend.
Weird. And the freaks at Bricks and Minifigs just don't seem to recognize that even if Ben can't talk about it, you know what's going to happen? Everyone else is going to talk about it. They truly just don't understand the Streisand effect at all. Genuinely at all. They've never even heard the term, I guess. That nomenclature, nothing. It's a fantasy to them. Like, it could have been so easily avoidable, all of this, if Bricks and Minifigs wasn't such assholes based on all available evidence here. And the CEO is addicted, like I said, to this humiliation ritual of putting his face on all of it. Going on streams, beclowning himself. Like, constantly talking about it himself. So you're hearing it right from the top of the food chain. And it only keeps making it worse, and it makes people keep talking about it. So then, censoring Ben isn't going to just stop the story, it's only going to make it spread even more, as more and more people talk about it now that Ben can't. And I cannot believe that they can't recognize that fact. It's crazy. Fucking unfathomable that people run a company that handles this much money that Bricks and Minifigs does, millions upon millions of dollars, and can't understand the simplest concepts about the world and life. It's so weird to me. It's so weird. But anyway, very unfortunate new development here in this Lego scandal. Had to yap about it. That's really about it. See ya.
Let me show you the other videos. I'm gonna show you the other videos. Watch this. It all starts with this. Watch this.
I don't even know how to intro this video because there's nothing I can say that will actually do the scope of this corruption and diabolical scandal
Holy
justice.
Shit.
But I will give you the premise. It's around Legos. And I know you probably immediately roll your eyes going, oh, that's probably nothing super crazy. Buster, you don't know the half of it. A YouTuber named Reckless Bin conducted a thorough investigation on a huge Lego-related crime. It is a crazy web of malicious bad actors, shady individuals. It's like the Lego cartel. I don't know how to do this intro to really lay the foundation in a way that captures the scope because it is that big. So I highly recommend you watch his entire video. I'm going to go over a lot of it here because I have been captivated by this, and this is only part one. It actually, there's more to it, but I think it's only fitting that we start from the very beginning.
Brian spent his life collecting what's now known as the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well,
Good old Lego. Good old Lego.
he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
So that's the surface level analysis here. It becomes like a full-blown fucking noir film, though. It gets so deep. But fundamentally,
Holy shit.
a individual who has spent years and tons of money accumulating an extremely valuable Lego collection worth up to $200,000 of value has had it stolen from him, unbeknown to him, and unfortunately law enforcement has repeatedly shown that they have no interest in investigating this case or helping in any way, and have instead been far more on the side of the dubious perpetrators. And this individual's son has reached out to this YouTuber Reckless Bin because he's just caught in between a rock and a hard cock at this point. Like, there's very few options left since going through the proper channels of, like, the police, who you would expect to, you know, maybe do something about this because it is a crime, it is a big deal. That's a lot of money, by the way. But that was fruitless. They were far more interested in just shooing them away and even threatening to have them arrested multiple times. So Brian, the son, teamed up with Ben and his team to do everything they could to try and either get him his Legos back, his father's Legos back, or get them the payment that they were due for the Legos, which, a lot of money.
But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos.
Now, even me, a drooling Cro-Magnon man who is not deep into the Lego community, I've heard of Bricks and Minifigs. They are a big corporation, and I do know that they are considered, or at least were considered prior to this, the gold standard when it comes to selling your Legos.
Yep.
So the fact that they are the corporation that's implicated in this actually was pretty surprising to me, because they're like the only company in this space that I'd heard of. And it turns out, well, might not be all sunshine and titties over there. It may be a lot of malicious bad actors, potentially.
Damn.
Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory.
Okay.
So
Seems
that
pretty
store
indubitably.
that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and filled the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country.
They did everything correct when it came to selling his father's collection to Bricks and Minifigs. So they got his Library of Alexandria of Lego collection. They got the fucking One Piece. And basically it was the entire store's inventory. They had to call in the cavalry in order to take it all. And the owner of the franchise, which is that woman right there that is being interviewed by Ben, made a mention that her and her husband were actually planning on moving out of the country. And when she informed corporate about this, they said that, you know what, there is a seller who is potentially interested in owning in that area. And then it went straight down the shitter. It spiraled into some degeneracy where they informed her that they were terminating her franchise agreement. They were threatening to call the cops on her. You're excommunicado here, like it's fucking John Wick. And she made a point to say, you know, this isn't right. This is not comfortable. I'm not leaving without doing inventory. But they wanted her out of there. You know, hit the road, Buster. And it's actually backed up by irrefutable evidence.
She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there in the security cam footage. It's him at the store kicking her out. In that footage they sent us is Crystal asking him, how am I supposed to pay this guy? These are sets he has not been paid for. The corporation is sitting there on video saying they're going to take it.
After this woman got kicked out of her own
Really?
store, she called Brian explaining how corporate just came down and is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it.
I feel like I have to be extremely careful and pussyfoot around what I'm allowed to show, but in Reckless Bin's video, he does show the security camera footage, and it does have someone go in confirming that they are taking on that business, and most notably, a very important thing that is captured on film is him saying that they also take on the consignment. That means that they are legally taking on the responsibility of Brian's Legos. At least, as I understand it, that's how it seems to be. That is something very important to remember going forward. I mean, how do you possibly wiggle your way out of that one? That's pretty indefensible. It's right there on camera, 4K in the cringe compilation. It feels like checkmate to me, but this is bricks and minifigs we're talking about. These are super villains here. We got some like actual diabolical demons in that food chain. So Brian, the son, reached out asking, well, what happened to the previous owner? And that's when he was informed that, oh, she's gone. She went straight to Valhalla. Corporate's taking this over now. That's crazy. And he was like, okay, well, what about my collection? All that vintage Star Wars that you have in your store right now on your shelves, that's ours, and we haven't been paid for it. We have a contract. We have all of this evidence of this deal, and still haven't been paid. And things soured. They weren't willing to play ball with that, and then eventually it led to Brian and the store here, the new guy, clashing, where he was like, okay, so like what's next steps here? Maybe we go to court. And the guy, according to Brian, crossed his arms, and really he had an exorcism moment there. He let the mask slip, he let the evil out, and was basically just threatening him, saying like, look, if we go in this route, we are going to basically bleed you dry. We are going to drain the piss from your balls legally,
Oh my
and
God.
it will end up costing you more than you would have ever gotten for this collection in the first place. So if that's what you want to do, buckle your seatbelt. That kind of thing.
That's crazy.
And Brian's like, okay, well, what was I supposed to do? Because Brian's father, the owner of this collection, has had health problems, and it's not exactly something they can afford to do, getting into this extremely lengthy, extremely expensive legal battle. So now that brings us to Reckless Bin's involvement here, because there aren't a ton of options for Brian's family. And since that interaction, they have been flooding their social media page with those vintage Star Wars Legos that they still haven't paid for.
Damn.
Which feels like they are just gloating and
That's so scummy. Holy shit.
seeing, just openly mocking Brian and his
What the
father's
fuck?
collection, just insulting the family.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team of YouTubers to do whatever they could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs.
We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
But right after they started, they instantly stopped working on this case. So
Damn.
I called one of them to find out why.
So they were threatening legal action against us. You know, Bricks and Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits.
So this story here
Wow.
wasn't something that totally flew under the radar. There were people that knew about it. So there was a group of YouTubers that wanted to try their best to get him his money for his collection. But when they picked up the case, they were allegedly threatened with legal action from Bricks and Minifigs, which is something we've seen countless times in the past with these corporations, that when some of the dirtiness starts to hit the mainstream, they then lash out litigiously to silence them. Like Reckless Bin says, to bully them into this submission, because they know they have more money and they are going to use that against these YouTubers that don't have the means of fighting against a company of their size. Now, what happens next in the video is something I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share. In Reckless Ben's video, I've noticed he's edited it to have, like, blurs around the video, but it's not actually blurring anything, but I think he was trying to with the YouTube editing tool. So I'm just going to describe what happens, and if you want to see it, go to Reckless Ben's video for it. But he actually goes directly to the Bricks and Minifig, 16-hour drive with his friends. He went there, and he was wearing the glasses that you can record with, which you've seen a bunch of fucking TikTok pranksters using for nefarious means. But he goes there, and he just asks the employee, hey, I'm here inquiring about Brian's collection. He uses the name Brian. And immediately, they've only had like 2 sentences shared between them where he says, hello, and she says, hello, you know, how are you, that kind of thing. And then he says, hey, I'm here to ask about this Lego collection from Brian. And then she instantly says, you need to leave. And then she starts putting up a big stink about how she's being harassed, even though he hasn't said anything else.
That's
He's just
crazy.
mentioned Brian's Legos and asked, you know, like, what's the deal with all of that? She instantly starts playing this card of like, he's harassing me, holy fuck! It hurts!
That's wild.
And then she gets on the phone, talking about like, check the cameras. This fucking creep psychopath has come in harassing me, all because he's asked about Brian's Legos. She then tried to give him the runaround, saying like, this is corporate, not me, scram.
Just imagine if Target started doing this shit. Like you say, hey, can I buy those dumbbells by the store? And she says, you need to leave. You need to leave right now. Get the fuck out of here. The door's right there. Get out, dude. Holy shit. That would have been smoked. That we call it wraps. After that, Target's doomed.
Dweeb, take it up with corporate.
Yo.
But he already went to corporate and he showed more footage of that interaction where they at corporate were saying, well, you got to take it up with her. So they're just giving him the runaround, just sending him on a wild goose chase here. This game of hot potato that
crazy.
Nobody wants to actually like take responsibility for. Eventually, he does get the owner of that shop on the horn and says, hey, I'm looking to get these Legos back for my friend. And he keeps saying, why do you think you're entitled to our inventory? And then he says, like, hey, look, I have the contract. These are still his Legos. And by the contract that they have, Brian, with this store, seems like they are indeed still his Legos. So he's saying, hey, they're his. And he goes, are you stupid? Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? That's what the owner keeps saying to this guy. And then the police arrive.
We just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess. Because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
Well, but they have our sets, though, yeah.
I understand that. Right here, the factor is that they don't want you, they're a private-owned store, and they don't want you on the front. Okay.
But I don't want them to keep the Lego sets, though.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
The police officer literally didn't care at all that the store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you are trespassed from here. So
okay.
Trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested.
This part I feel like I
That's
can
crazy.
show. This is now outside of the business interacting with law enforcement, so I'm pretty sure this one's okay. You can see this interaction. So the officer shows up because the lady had called the police about all of this, and he is now being trespassed for life. He is blacklisted from entering this Bricks and Minifigs forever, till the heat death of the universe. And Reckless Ben is trying to explain, hey, I'm here because we had a deal. They're not selling the Legos, so I'm here to try and get them back. And he's not listening to it at all. He's not even entertaining the idea of, like, maybe he had a reason to be here. Maybe there is something going on.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store. And if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we are going to be arrested.
Is there, I guess, a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So, you just gotta leave.
I just have to leave?
So, leave now.
Now, I've watched a lot of body cams. I'm something of a connoisseur of body cams, and this behavior from the officer is a little peculiar because in instances of, like, someone being trespassed, I've usually seen, like, a conversation about, like, what was your purpose here? Like, why were you here in the first place? And he's trying to explain, like, hey, look, they took this from me, like, my friend. And then he's even asking the officer, well, what can I do to get it back then? And instead of answering that question, he's just like, nope, you've just got to leave.
No.
Which is odd, because typically, if there is, like, an actual reason for them being there, the officer in
got
the past, from
Venator.
what I've
That's
seen,
good enough for me.
has guided them to like, hey, we'll take it up with this department, or we can look into this later, file a report, that kind of thing. The officer's not doing anything like that. He is instantly just shutting that shit down, putting the kibosh on it, just reiterating that you've got to leave. And like, I understand he was called there solely to trespass him, but even still, he could say like, we can handle this, you know, through the official channels, through this way, if there is actually a grievance here, but for now, you just have to leave the property. That's how I've seen it handled in the past. Now, since he was trespassed from that location, he went back to corporate and actually talked with the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs. His name is Ammon McNeff, and he just instantly goes liar, liar, pants on fire mode. Again, this is filmed with his glasses here, so I don't know if I'm allowed to show it, but if you want to see it, I guess while it's still up on Reckless Ben's channel, you can go see how this went. But he is now denying that they even have Brian's Legos. He's like, who is Brian? I've never heard of that guy. So then Ben pulls up their social media showing all the posts that they have made about Brian's collection, his vintage Star Wars Legos, showing them that they are literally flaunting it, and even showing like where they talk about the value of his collection, showing it to his face that they do have his Legos. So even though he keeps like outright denying it, their own social media betrays his words. It then goes the same way it always seems to with these Bricks and Minifigs zombies. This guy actually has a cartoonishly evil mustache. He's got a twirled
Bucko,
mustache,
shit's mine.
and he ends up just saying, you know what, you're wrong, get the fuck out of here, don't know what you're talking about, if you come back, you'll be arrested. So he gets the police on there, and he's basically been trespassed there, so he can't step foot. He then, through a series of plans, gets a employee of the store on his side, gets the owner's number, and then calls the owner directly, and finally presents the contract to the owner, who is once again doing the same thing the CEO was, saying, I don't know what Legos you're talking about, we don't have these Legos, what are you blabbering about, weirdo? So he sends him the contract, and he's like, oh, well, I never signed that contract, there's no signed contract with me. And he's right, because it is the previous owner's name on there. But the thing is, when they took it over, they said that they are taking on those previous business agreements. They are taking on the consignments like this Lego collection that they had from Brian, which
just
they
get
are
the biggest
still
one and get a bunch of different
talking.
kinds. That's what I always do, and you never complain about it.
So that excuse can't work. I don't feel like there's some legal loophole there when they have taken over this business and agreed to take on these consignments, according to what we have evidence of. So I feel like there's no way that they could weasel themselves out of it, like actually by law. It feels highly illegal what they're doing. And once again, these brainwashed ghouls at Bricks and Minifigs devolve into the same thing. You're harassing me! I'm calling the cops. So once he is basically, you know, putting the fucking full Nelson here, the contract is there, he tries to claim that's not how the law works. We don't take on the business that we take over. So like this previous owner's contract no longer includes us, even though we're still selling that inventory, and even though the contract is still applicable to the business we took over, even though it's just not my name on there, so it doesn't count, which means we don't actually have to pay for this collection that we have an agreement with and that we are still actively selling. You guys are wrong, you're harassing me, and I'm calling the cops. That's how that ends.
That's
with the
some
owner
bullshit
there.
right
And then,
there. What the hell?
Brian talks about how when he tried to sue them, oh, I forgot to mention, the owner, of course, tried to play hardball, saying, well, sue me then. If that's how the law works, sue me. Because he knows that as this big corporation, they have enough resources to drag it out and make it very painful for just the average Joe Schmo. And then Brian starts to talk about how when he did try and sue them, go through the legal channels, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing or easy.
Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple attorneys, and they basically spelled it out, saying here's the path that's going to happen if you go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store to have them go back and prove that they sold a nut. And that's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as Bricks and Minifigs.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
Which is something he touched on earlier with the initial
what the fuck?
threats that were made against him when he tried to inquire about either the payment for his father's Lego collection, which they have, or getting the Legos back, which they're refusing to do. They have this huge inventory that they have not paid for. They have not fulfilled the obligations of the contract with the store. and he is not getting them back, and they're saying he's not entitled to it. It's so fucking disgusting, man.
Their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with bricks and minifigs for free. Is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words bricks and minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just allowed to do this.
So his plan basically became to goad Bricks and Minifig into opening a lawsuit against him under the belief that they've stolen their name. And his Uno reverse card was, didn't steal their name. That's the tagline. The name of the company is actually We Steal From Old People. So he did actually incorporate it. He does have a website for We Steal From Old People, where they're like selling merch and all of that. And I'm not a fucking lawyer. I don't know if that works. In my noodle up here, it feels like since he did take directly their logo, Bricks and Minifigs, it would still probably be a problem, even if it isn't the name of the company. It's still just being like the tagline and forward-facing. Probably creates brand confusion that could get him on the hook for an issue. I don't really know, but the plan was, instead of paying tons and tons and tons in legal fees to sue them, flip it so that way they are paying the legal fees to sue Ben. So that way they can get into court with them and hopefully reveal their shady, potentially illegal business practices. Now, the next sections in the video are highly entertaining to watch, but ultimately don't accomplish the goal of getting Bricks and Minifigs in court. They go back to the CEO, who is now aware of what they've been doing, which was like selling outside of their store, that kind of stuff, and the We Steal From Old People thing. And they are a registered business, and he now knows that, and he knows that they can just keep kicking the can.
Alright, I'm gonna go back in League of Legends. Yo, Slash, you wanna play League of Legends?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. I'm finishing up my match while I was waiting for you.
Sounds good.
As it was more than a battle, it was hesitation wrapped in heartbreak. Ahsoka didn't go for the kill because she wasn't fighting an enemy, she was searching for a friend. Her strikes were precise, powerful, but never ruthless. She fought to reach Anakin,
Alright.
not to destroy Vader. And in that moment, when half his...
Yo, Mr. Goon, you there?
The shadow of Skywalker...
Mr. Goon!
The theory suggests that if she'd let go of that hope, Vader wouldn't have left the fight standing. She had the skill, the strength, and the opportunity, but not built in what remained of her old master. Vader's redemption was orchestrated by the Force. That theory reframes his entire arc, not as a tragic fall and heroic comeback, as one long, Force-guided chess match. From his miraculous birth to the moment he throws Palpatine at the reactor shaft and reveals his mission, destiny fluctuates in his hand.
Fucking go, you little bitch!
Shaped, broken, and rebuilt exactly when the Force needed him. His visions, his pain, even Padme's death were threads in a web pulling him toward that final choice. It wasn't just his son, it was the spark to ignite the prophecy in Palpatine. Just the darkness required to give balance weight. In this Vader's redemption, free will, it was fate finally cashing in. Palpatine was convinced he could fix the galaxy. The Republic was a festering mess, gridlock, corrupt, and bleeding from endless war. So he pitched the Empire not as tyranny, but as emergency surgery. His intensity was a sales pitch for order, unity, security. He thought strong, centralized power as the only cure for chaos. The book talking even more efficient.
Yeah, push him back. Push him back.
Damn.
And often misused.
All right.
Why waste debate when you could have stability? Every
Oh, yeah.
dictatorship needs a justification, and his was peace through power. From his point of view, he wasn't crushing the galaxy, but rather he was saving it from
Oh, fuck off, you fucking pussy.
exist in alternate
That's the reason why you pick a fucking character that has to sit back, because you're a little fucking bitch.
Instead of
All
just
good.
filling in blanks, these films show what
All
happens
right.
when the Force isn't focused on the Skywalker bloodline. Jyn Erso's path doesn't revolve around prophecy. Her role is about resistance without mysticism. Same with Han. He's not chosen, he chooses. The theory says these
Bet,
tales
we're gonna push him back on the fucking top.
destiny breaks and real people step
But yeah,
up.
I figured out what was going on with my fucking OBS is because one of the keys was interacting with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Break without chosen ones or
So I had to change my shit.
ordinary
Gotcha.
players survive Shadow. That's why they feel different, heavier, even grittier.
All right.
Not wrong, just adjacent. If you enjoyed this, I'm gonna be posting a lot.
Let me,
I would greatly appreciate it.
you down to play League of Legends?
And see you next time.
Yeah, almost done, almost done. We're just
Okay.
trying to fucking clean them up.
Gotcha. Alright, see. Did that. Alright. Yep. Beer and Iris
Holy
get
shit,
caught
he
in the
just
basement.
smashed the fuck out of him.
Hey, Chester. Hey, man. How you doing? I'm fine. What are you doing down?
Hey, Chester.
Push back over towards.
It's me.
If you're down here and he's down here, then... No, man. No. Oh, my. We were just,
Cataloging.
Might make my HUD a little bit smaller because it is pretty big and it takes up a
that
bare
call.
area of my map.
Wait, what happened here? Wait, I can't process this.
Hello? Hey, Chester. Hey, man. How you doing? I'm fine. If you're down here and... No, man. No. Oh, my. We were just,
Cataloging.
Yeah, revenge, bitch.
I have that call.
We've decided to start trying.
Yeah. No. Cool. Nice, bro. Nice, cool.
Yeah, well.
I don't need to know. I don't need to know.
All right, cool.
Be good. The next time you guys wanna take a day off, maybe, or go on vacation.
Totally. We hear you.
Yeah.
I'm zooping Iris away for a little vacation. Actually, it was Chester's idea. You remember?
Can't forget, as much as I'd like to.
So fucking awkward.
Hello, stream. And I had a week off.
45,000 years in prison? What the fuck? This dude, what? Dudes, oh my god, like 45,000 years in prison. Holy shit.
2-year-old game. I am playing this on an Xbox Series X.
Laughing too hard saved his life.
So this NFL player just messed up a kick so badly that he accidentally saved a dude's life. You see, a couple weeks ago, Mark Toothaker was just at home watching a Giants game with his wife when this kicker named Young Hoku somehow tripped over nothing and whiffed the ball entirely. It was such a strange occurrence that Peyton Manning said he'd never seen anything like it before, and confused fans all over were dying laughing. But although Mark himself was also belly laughing like crazy, that's when he felt this sudden jolt in his left arm like he got electrocuted and then passed out. As it turns out, he'd actually just laughed so hard he suffered a seizure, and since extremely luckily his wife just so happened to be a nurse, she immediately rushed him to the hospital. Mark was stunned to soon learn that he actually had a tumor the size of a tennis ball right next to his brain, and although doctors weren't able to safely remove it, he never had any symptoms before and had no idea the danger he was in. So Youngho's failed kick not only saved his life, it also potentially saved other people's lives as well, since Mark traveled a lot for his job taking care of racehorses and easily could have had a stroke while driving or flying. And although Mark later said he felt terrible at laughing at Youngho's expense, he called the incident a miracle and even invited the kicker to be his guest at the Kentucky Derby.
Dang, that's crazy.
So I can heal up real fast.
I can now ignore that for the rest of today and just play Red Dead Redemption.
Alright.
Push up towards mid.
So how's everyone doing? Please let me know.
20,000 people.
Flash, there's 20,000 people in there.
Carrie told me she was on a mission too. She didn't steal cash and diamonds for herself. She's giving it away. She's gonna make it rain. All that money and
So what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and push some of these
20,000
enemies
screaming
back.
Football fans are about to exit Shark Stadium all at once. We have to find a way to stop her before it starts.
Flash? Come on, Red. Give me a break.
The auto navigation control's been damaged. Folks, we got less than 2 minutes to impact. Get them to safety and then evacuate the area.
I'm not gonna let you die.
I'm not planning on it. I got this.
Flash, there's 20,000 people in there and the game.
We'll be over any minute, I know.
Come on.
Fuck you, you little puny bitch. Hey, come on. Come on.
Flash, there's 20
week content in it. Christopher Egger says, Andy, welcome back. Hope all is well. Here's some Lockdown 2.0 snacks funds to get you through from a Scot in Denmark. Thank you very much. Do definitely.
That was crazy.
Actually, I don't need any more snacks. I ate so many snacks last week.
That was wild.
Says, happy 6 days until Halloween. Still Halloween. for me.
100 years of British hair.
And Nick Jeffrey says, Red Dead Scoop Redemption starting now. Would be happy with
1920. Okay. Alright. Nice.
Take out all their outside defenses. They can't do shit.
Here comes the
That's great. Bro, they had the Justin Bieber hair before it even came out. Wild.
when I met you in the summer.
Of course. Of course, man. The classic Justin Bieber hair. You know, every time I see someone with broccoli hair, I'm just like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before, and it's fucking cringe. It's low-key fucking cringe. Like, dude, if you have Justin Bieber hair or broccoli hair, bro, you're just doing it for like the, what's it called? You're just doing it for like, fuck, what was the word? For like the new thing, you know what I mean? It's cringe, bro. It's like that Gundam style music. It's like everybody's playing that shit. It's so fucking cringe, I swear. Wild. I was a chat. Hey, I was a 2000s kid back then. I was chat. Line filter challenge?
So let's just take this off.
What? What the fuck? Huh? Should I activate? Should I? Can I even activate Dead Dad's Nokia cell phone? Can you?
Behold, this was my dad's cell phone. He died many years ago. It had a light-up antenna. This is a Nokia, right? And this is a case with a flip down, so it looked like a flip phone, but it really wasn't a flip. It really wasn't.
Classic Nokia.
A flip phone. It has a skull holographic screen.
Oh, that's cool.
And a clip for the Wrangler jean shorts.
That would have been expensive back then. Now it's like 10 cents. It's wild.
So, miss you, Dad. Should I activate this?
Yeah, we zoom in now.
Tell me in the comments.
All good.
Nothing there.
This is just like a legendary item you find in a
they
video
got that one.
game.
That one.
True.
Good. That means I'm gonna push him back over here.
That's not bad. So I'm pretty sure there's a green frock code, so let's match it to the code.
Yeah, that Bricks and Minifigs company just ruined their shit, bro, I swear. But why couldn't anyone lift it? Lift what?
Content has returned. It's not the tail code.
For what?
Even Muhammad Ali couldn't lift him, even though he weighed just over 50 kilograms. And nobody understood how that was possible.
How the fuck?
This is Johnny Coulon, a boxer known as the Unliftable Man. In the early 1900s, he fought in the lightweight division, short, thin, no huge muscles. But before fights, he always showed one strange trick. He stood in the middle of the room and asked people to lift him off the floor. The first guy tries, nothing. The second can't move him either. And every time, the crowd is shocked. One day, even Muhammad Ali tries it. Same result. People thought it was some kind of magic trick. Some believed he tied himself to the floor. Others thought he had some kind of hidden strength. But Coulon never explained anything. He just smiled. And only years later was the secret finally revealed. It turned out to be simple physics. When someone tried to lift him, he pressed his hand against their neck or jaw. So the person trying to lift him was actually working against themselves. Even Muhammad Ali couldn't lift him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even though he weighed just years later was the secret finally revealed. It turned out to be simple physics. When someone tried to lift him, he pressed his hand against their neck or
Pushing
jaw.
him back. We're pushing him
The person
back.
trying to lift him was actually working
This
against
is League of
themselves.
Legends, Isaac.
Wait, really? So you just press their hand on their neck? Hold on, give him one. Give him one. I gotta try this.
Okay, we're gonna buy that. Come up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then shoes are just sort of regular shoes, but I think we have some sort of bats.
This dude thinks he knows what's coming.
I recall. Yeah, there we go. Wingtip Gators in black.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can do it.
We just hide the evidence. All right, chat. We're gonna try this. All right. All right. Got it ready? Hurry up. All right. Yeah. All right. What I want you to do is I want you to lift.
He's scared. He's like, help me. This dude is murking my ass. Yeah, damn fucking right you are. Boom! Boom!
Have you, or does it in fact presage me just going on about different colours of trousers?
I guess it didn't work. I left you.
Perfect.
And we're gonna push up. We're gonna wait, hold back, place that there. Wait for our next fucking round to come up, and we'll push up with
I
them.
guess it didn't work, chat.
I want to put this on is because I think the first story mission I'm going to be doing today involves me and Arthur Morgan. Well, I am Arthur Morgan. Me and John Marston. Investigating the spooky graveyard at night.
Alright.
See? Halloween never ends, guys. It's great.
I gotta find the technique.
Even Muhammad Ali couldn't lift him, even though he weighed just over 50 kilograms.
Does he have molecular mass?
And nobody understood how
I think he's full of molecular mass, chat.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could. I don't know how the others feel about that. I don't think they're the biggest fans of my interacts.
Look at Mark, what do you got? She likes the cling.
Is a real rich environment for musical intros, definitely. I mean, Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters, but for Phasmophobia. That's what I'm thinking.
Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
To read here, Gabriella Luzia is a new member. Gentle Mandrill says 35 seconds. Holy, that was fast. I really miss Morgan Mondays. Glad to have you back. Hope you had a great time off. Thank you. I did. I went to the seaside. I looked at the ocean. I find it's quite rejuvenating just looking at the sea, being near it. You know, you don't have to go out to the boats or anything. Just look at it. It's good.
Yeah.
All
right.
Somewhere.
Oh, let's see. All right.
Bronte,
All right, bear back, chat. Bear back. Bear back. I am going to get something to eat.
Clap the fuck out of this tower.
Is that cool? They're used to it by now. Ben Sadler says, I watched Silverado last night with my wife because she hadn't seen it before. While watching it, I realized today is Morgan Monday and I got really excited. I haven't seen Silverado either. Do you recommend it?
Yeah, push him back.
So I'm not seeing it. But I do love a Western. British Otter says, did you know Obama follows you on Twitter? Yeah. Yeah, me and Barry go way back. He probably followed for, hot takes on video games. But I don't really tweet anymore anyway, so he's probably just waiting for me to drop.
Oh shit, the tower got me.
Which I have also been playing on the Series X. Chicken Parmesan says, happy Morgan Mondays. I'm rejoicing today for President-elect Biden. There is hope again, sorta. My dog is even giddy, light at the end of the tunnel. Keen to hear about this dog. Yeah.
There, now I'm all stacked up.
Joining.
As soon as we get back, we're gonna go straight for that bottom side.
Dawn, return of Morgan Mondays is just icing on the cake. Missed the stream so much.
3, 2, 1.
I'm glad everyone's enjoying the
Go over there and attack the fuck out of that side.
It's finished.
Gotta head through the bottom though.
Stop for Hello Stream, but we're back, and I will keep doing it for as long as people want to watch it. John Nisbet's a new member. Thank you for joining. Elizabeth Fleming says, I love the Hello Streams, but here's money to celebrate the return of Morgan Mondays. Yeehaw. Thank you very much. Patrick Long says, Morgan Mondays are back. Missed this. And Lucy Simmons says, very glad Morgan Mondays are back. Oh, wait, I read this one. It's about Phasmophobia. If you've got any ideas for Phasmophobia, intros in the chat, by the way, folks. Do let me know, because I think if I've made them, the others can't really say that we can't include them, can they? Because I went through all the trouble of making them. So if I just secretly made them, and they went, hey guys, I've got all this stuff, then they'd have to do it, wouldn't they? So that'd be good. So here's Angelo Bronte. He's endearing himself to us immediately by calling us clowns and by kidnapping John's son.
Wait for our next group to come.
For some reason, this carrot juice tastes sour, but I like it.
Son, we ain't got no problems with you, sir.
What was it?
But if you want to start,
Alright, we're back. We're back, chat. We're back.
Nightmare, says Insia. That one's great. We'll do something about them, I swear.
so you walk into my city, stinking of shit.
Lord Pizza Gamer said, will you be hunting the vampire Sanjani? Already done it.
Before you have
Already done it.
you tell me
But he could step to me.
you think show compassion, and I not
What is this happening?
Okay, chat. What's up? What's up? So, here's the thing, chat. Let me tell you all a secret. Chat. So here's the thing. Alright? Alright? During elementary school years, I had a lot of nostalgic times. Alright? Alright? There's this one burger that I've ate. It was so fucking delicious, so nostalgic, that it puts Budwreckers to shame. I know. Listen. You might say my opinion shouldn't be reserved or and it should be revoked from saying that, but listen. This burger, I've tried it in elementary school, and it was the fucking shit. And I tried another one of these before stream, and it's still the fucking shit. It's fine shit, chat. So, it's the same brand, different flavor. I tried the cheeseburger one. I'm trying the barbecue flavor one. I'll try another one on stream later on. Maybe tomorrow or some shit. Or some other day. But listen, alright. This cheeseburger is so fucking good. The nostalgia is there. The flavor's there. Listen, chat. I get that school lunch is shit. But listen. It was the shit back then. Back then, it was fucking good, chat. It was legit so fucking good. Now, low-key, I feel bad for you. Like, your school's lunch is fucking disgusting. Fuck your generation, dude. Oh my god. Dude, your school lunch is awful. They need to do better, chat. They need to do better. But my school lunch, back then... Ooh, I may sound like an unk or a boomer right now, but it's so good. So we're gonna try it. We tried the cheeseburger one before stream. Now we're trying the barbecue flavor one. It's by Fast Bites. Fast Bites, yes. I didn't even know that it was retailed cheeseburger. I thought it was like the actual school lunch cheeseburgers or some shit, or something from the school or some shit. But it's an actual company named Fast Bites. I got it from Publix. Let's see. I never tried this flavor before, but it's still good. I've always tried the cheeseburger flavor, but this is still good. Oh my god. To be real, that's better than the McRib. By far, that's better than the McRib. Oh my god, just look at that, chat. Look at this. You see that, chat? You see the sustenance? You see the sustenance? Do you see the sustenance? Chat, look at this. Look at that. Oh yeah. Still fucking good. It still hits the bomb. Goddamn. Oh my god. Chat. This is a gold mine. If Fast Bites could sponsor me, if I could sponsor Fast Bites, oh my. I'm gonna accept it on the spot. Not sponsored. It's not sponsored. It's not sponsored, chat. Dude, this is the shit. So fucking good. Look, last bite, chat. Last bite. Big fucking bite. You see? See this big thing? Watch this. Last bite. That has got to be the best burger brand in this entire world. I've never tried a better burger than that. I've tried Fuddruckers. That's good. Really good. But this shit, dude, that was the shit. That was the bomb, chat. You can't get anything better than that. Anything. Nothing better than that, chat. Nothing. Oh my god, I want to cry. I actually want to cry. That shit's fucking good. Holy shit. The nostalgia is there. Everything's there, chat.
They're done. They're done for. Look at it. 3, 2. Come on.
Oh shit.
They're getting overrun. Yes.
Oh yeah.
There's the dynamite.
Whatever. I know what you can do about that.
What you doing, Optic?
Deadlock.
Oh, that's cool. Is it a good game?
It is.
Nice. Is the matchmaking good?
I mean, that's just how it is with any MOBA.
All good.
Who messaged me?
Yo, Optic, have you tried Fuddruckers before?
Multiple times.
Do you like it?
I love it.
What if I told you that I found a better burger than any Fuddruckers burger? And not even the Gordon Ramsay burgers could top it off.
What's the place called?
It's not even a place. It's a burger you could get from Publix right now.
Publix?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's so fucking good. There's these little burgers that you could try, and it's called, the brand is called Fast
Let's go
Bites.
rumble and let's go fucking
It's
rumble and
so
rock some
fucking
people.
delicious, bro. It will change your mind. It will change your mind, Optic. I swear. Trust.
Oh no, I love the Fuddruckers burgers there, and the chili dogs they have there. Chili dogs is fucking amazing.
I love Fuddruckers, but this shit's better. Mostly because of nostalgia. Because
I feel like,
that's,
I don't know how to feel about that.
because I've actually tried
She
this.
yelled at me and that said I was cute. She
Yeah.
looked at you, looked at me, looked back at you, and got all fucking clusterfucked and started freaking out.
Does he have OnStar?
Ran all
He
over
does
the
have
place.
OnStar.
Influencer than I show.
Wait, what?
Break the stick when you hear a bigger influencer than I show speed. Ray.
No.
Rakai.
Definitely not.
Flight Reacts.
No.
Jinxie.
No.
Clockboy Max.
No.
Is Asher Speed a bigger influencer than Mr. Beast?
Lacey.
Absolutely not.
Lacey or Leafy?
Marlon.
No.
KSI.
No.
Kai Cenat.
He could be. He could be.
No.
I think so. Like, isn't he? Isn't he? He was at his peak.
Mr. Beast.
Yes. What?
No.
I mean, like, have you checked the subscriber count? Like, Mr. Beast has 400 million. I mean, I guess when it comes to icon, like, iconic, I guess that's what he's trying to say. Like, basically, the iconicness of Mr. Beast versus ISO Speed. Now, like, subscriber count, rawly, you know?
Oh, so that's our last one. You think take
it back?
Okay. You think
take a stick back.
Why is speed the biggest one right now?
Live content makes for a more reactive audience, and in terms of how much he influences and how he can move stuff, speed is definitely number one. Even Mr. Beast, don't get me wrong, he can make a big product and do all that. I think in actual effort to make things kind of move, whatever, speed kills everybody.
Break the stick when you hear a bigger.
Yeah. I think bro just couldn't break the stick. That's crazy. Yo, that's wild. To take the stick back was because it was getting too heavy. That's wild. That's crazy. Yo. Yeah. Mr. Beast is a company. Speed is a personality. True. Rakai. Definitely not. Who's Rakai? Dude, I don't even know half of these streamers, bro. Like, I'm not that into Twitch. Oh, what? That shit's crazy. What the fuck? Yo, what the hell? That's wild.
Hello.
Yo, holy shit. Chat, listen. I can respect gaming for hope, but like, I just don't know how he became a lolcow in the first place. But when it comes to being a lolcow, chat, like, there's two kinds of lolcows, chat. Two kinds of lolcows. There's lolcows you can widely respect, and there's lolcows you just throw peanuts at and you fucking like laugh your ass off at them. You know, the bad versions of lolcows is like Chris Chad, maybe Cobra King, maybe. What's his name? Daniel Larson, and some other ones. All right. The more respected versions of lolcows is like Tyler One, XQC, some other ones. You know, Dantes. Dantes is a well-respected lolcow. There's two kinds of lolcows. Lolcows you could respect, and lolcows you just straight up want to laugh your ass off and throw peanuts at. You know, I don't know how Gaming for Hope became like a. I mean, I guess it's because here's the thing. Back then, or no, weeks or months back then, he was legit had narcissism vibes, but in a more passive aggressive way, where like he would just not respect any form of criticism. Low key, I've been there at one point where if you just hear so much criticism all at the same time, like harsh criticism all the fucking time, you just don't want to hear any of it anymore, even if anything resembles it, you know? And that comes at the cost of being famous, you know? But in this case, like, he had a journey that could be respected, which is going to esports, but it's very unbelievable because first off, becoming new at a game. Well, he wasn't new. Well, I don't know if he was new. He says he's a GM peak, which I don't believe. He was GM on support. I don't know if that's true, but like, but a lot of people don't believe it because practically, if you get into any game, it's almost impossible to be a high-ranking individual in any game, unless you're playing in Marvel Rivals, which is so fucking easy to reach a high rank if you're at least Diamond in Overwatch, you know. So yeah, it's just not gonna happen. And like, even though his journey was like could be respected, the way he portrayed it is like not respectable because it's just him not accepting any form of criticism, him ego boosting himself to the plethora of times, and then I get the change. Like there's a reason why a lot of YouTubers respect him now because he's changed, very very much so. Like before, he would not even take accountability at all. And so many YouTube channels would go through so many of his streams where he just blames his teammates. And they'll point it out, you know, because he's dog shit at the game and boosted. Like me, I'm kind of boosted low-key. I would admit that, alright? But, like, another thing, too, is that, he's just, like, and he's changed. Not a lot, but to a point where he can be more respectable now. It comes to the point that there's a lot of creators that respect him, mostly out of pity, because the people just take it way too far when it comes to bullying his ass. And then, like, creators are like, they respect him more from it, especially since he's kind of changed from the harsh reality of it, you know? So, like, it comes to the point that, like, I don't really think it's that much deserved. You know what I mean? Like, sure, it's deserved to some extent, but like, I don't know. Like, I guess he asked for it too, mainly because he would just like say, "Oh, it's a Smurf on the enemy team. Oh, so I'm getting stream sniped." Ugh. You know, he's like making excuses and shit for his losses and shit. And it gets to the point that they're like, you know what? I'm a stream snipe him, clip farm his ass, and boom, I got it. You know? My friend Lucia man wanted to do that on one of my ults. You know? Yeah. That's pretty much it. So yeah.
Or you have abilities to use.
Like, at the end of the day, there's a lot of creators that respect him, but there's also a lot of people who just straight up don't respect him. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Why? Oh, why you going in? Why you going in, dog? Okay, listen.
Oh my god.
Don't go in, just run. Run and take cover. You see? Let me show you, chat. This tree right here. Just run to this corner, go around here. I mean, even then, like, you don't really have a chance, but like, at least you have a bigger chance than this than going in. Yeah. To be honest, here's the thing about off-angling, alright? If you're in an off-angle, here's the thing, chat. Let me show you on paper. Let me show you on paper. Let me show you on paper, chat. Watch this. Alright. We got our little map. We're going to make our little map here. So let's say... Alright, let me see. That's too small. Let's make it bigger. No, it's too big. Okay, about there. Yep. So watch this, chat. Alright. Let's say... You got this little road, alright, which is main lane, alright? Like, when people say main in Overwatch, it's like the main pathway where the point is going through, which is short for main lane, because Overwatch has some MOBA characteristics, alright? So let's say this is main and all that shit, you know, and there's like, maybe some high ground over here, you know? Maybe some high ground over here, there's people over here, high ground, you know? Alright, there's high ground here. Watch this, chat. Alright. So, alright. Alright. So now, you have high ground, you have main, and you have an off angle. Alright? You have an off angle here. Hold on, let me fix that up real quick. You have an off angle here. Off angle here. And you also have some, like, cover over here. There's Route 66 on first point, by the way. Route 66 on first point. You're a defender, and you're off-angling. All right? Or let's say you're an offender. All right? Let's say you're an offender. All right? Let's say this is cover. All right? Watch this. All right? So, wait. No, it's, like, over here. It's over here. There we go. Or no, wait. It's, how I remember, is, like, on an angle. There we go. So, here's the chat. Alright, let's say this is just a random map. I'm visualizing this based on Route 66, but let's say it's just a random map, not even Route 66. Alright, let's say the point. Let's say you're on offense. Alright, what's up? Oh, thank you. I don't have water. Alright, sounds good. Alright, let's say you're on offense. Alright, now let's say you're on. Here's the thing. High ground is essential. Alright. Here's the thing. If you're running pokey to high ground, you need to take the high ground. Only if dive can't reach you. Alright? Here's the thing. Sorry. Yeah, let me take it real quick. Sorry, chat. I gotta take my psych mids. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, take this from somebody who has very average or decent positioning. Let's say I just know the basics, but I'm not following it because my brain runs on autopilot. All right, so take my words with a grain of salt here. It's not exactly experienced, precise advice. So here's the thing. All right, so let's say you're on offense. All right, offense. Big question. All right, you want to go for an off angle. All right, let's say the point is like right around here. All right, let's say it's. Let me do this real quick. Let's say the point is like right here. Alright. Boom. 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 Point. Alright. The arrow is pointing this way, so this is the point. Alright. So let's say you're an offender, your dive. Alright. Now let's say on the enemy team, let's say they got a soldier 76 and Ash. Alright. Poke on the high ground. Alright. Here's the thing. When you're on defense and you're running poke, alright. First off, dive isn't necessarily good on defense. You mainly want to run it on offense unless you're a brawly dive hero like Doomfist, where you could just frontline if you wanted to, alright? Or do a little frontline and go a little backline, alright? No, not your backline. Their backline, by the way. So, let's say you're on defense, you're running soldier. Listen, quick tip, chat. If you're on high ground or an off angle, you always got to be aware of their comps, because if they have a comp that can reach your ass, and there's no escape for it, you're done. You just lost. You died. You lost the fight, and it's 4-5. All right, pretty much it. All right, you have to be aware of this. All right, you have to be aware of the comp and how they could reach you. All right, if they have a diva on run, no, just let's say they have Vendetta. Ooh, that's spicy shit right there. All right, I think I have Vendetta. There's also like a high ground here. I forgot. Yeah, for Route 66. Boom. All right. So it's a bit here. Yep, there you go. High ground here. So let's say they have a Vendetta who can reach you very quick and kill you very, very quick. All right. The tank buster right there. She's like very strong. All right. There's been times I'm going against a Vendetta. I get my ass fucked, like brutally, anally prolapsed by the Vendetta. She's fucking tough as fuck. Alright? So listen. Alright. First off, be in a position where you can go to your team quickly. Alright? Be in a position where you can go to your team quickly. If you're not in a position, when you're in a position where you're the only one there, you have no escape route to your team, nowhere to get them in an uncomfortable position when they're diving you, then you're a free kill. Practically a free kill, right? Every time I'm on Doomfist or Reaper or some other hero, dive hero, I see some straggler. I see a straggler on high ground. I'm like, ooh, free kill. Gotcha. I killed her ass. All right, in game, of course. All right. So listen. All right, you have when you're playing poke into dive. Now listen, even though he's not playing poke, he's playing dive. He's playing fucking diva. Alright, here's it. Let's say for another example. Alright, here's the thing. Alright, you when you're playing poke into dive. Alright, here's it. Alright, you gotta make sure you can get when they dive you. You have to get back to your team and get them in an uncomfortable position when you're escaping. Kiting them. Alright, kiting is when you basically back up. And you also put them in a disadvantage and kill them, or find a way to get them in a disadvantage while you're backing up. All right, there's a difference between backing up and kiting. The difference is backing up is just when you make a full backup, a full retreat, no attack, nothing like that. Kiting is when you back up, reposition wherever you want, and as you're doing that, you're putting them in a disadvantage, like you're killing them over and over again. All right, or what? No, you're just doing damage, or some shit like that. All right. So here's the thing. All right, you have to make sure you're putting them in a disadvantage when they're going after you. All right. When you're going for an off angle, let's say your team is here, and let's say you're running dive on defense. Pick a struggle, man. If you're picking dive on defense, unless you're a brawler, all right, brawl dive. Let's say you're going over here, and they got some enemy teammates. Bing, 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 and bing. All right, they got some enemy teammates. All right, if they all see you and you have no escape, you're cooked. Like absolutely cooked. If they see you, all of them, you're cooked. When you're going for an off angle, you gotta make sure that they're all looking at your team, and when doing so, when you're going after them, let's say that's why high ground is essential. When you're going on high ground, all right? We're going on high ground, all right? You gotta make sure that when they're looking at you, it puts them in a disadvantage, which means, let's say they all look at you, and you're on high ground. They can't reach you. You take cover all you want, and they can't kill you. You gotta make sure they can look. When they look at you, you still can't die. Like I said, you take cover on high ground, all this shit, alright? And when they look at you, that puts them in a great disadvantage, because you know why? Because since you're on high ground, and since they can't reach you, since you can take cover and all this shit, you have an escape route, all that shit, when they all look at you, your team all looks at them. So when it comes to a point, every time they peek you, every time they're killing you, they're just dying to your teammates. They're just taking free damage from your teammates. Alright? So from that scenario, that's why it's ideal to play dive into poke. Alright? Dive into poke. Because when poke goes onto high ground, dive could get to them, and guess what? Free kill if you have no escape plan to your team. That's why you have to be aware of the comp when you're positioning. Comp is essential, right? When you have a team and they have an enemy team, look at the comp to see what happens in the gameplay. I fail this every time because I always just go straight to the gameplay. Oh, always forget. You know, it's an important thing that I should always keep in mind, which I don't for some reason. I don't know why, but here's the thing. All right, let's say Iconwald. Let me show you this. Let me show you this clip. All right, I'm gonna show you this clip real quick. All right, look, chat. I have taken this advice from my GM friend, by the way. All right, let me go through my live feed real quick. I'm gonna show you this chat. All right. Yada yada yada. I think it's this, right? Maybe? No, it's not this. It's this. Yeah. It's this. Wait. No. It's let me give him a moment, chat. It's this, I think, right? Good shit. Push. No, it's not this. It's this. Wait, which one is it? Let me check. Starting the stream, baby. No. Wait. Where is it? What the fuck? Do I have it enabled? Wait. Let me see. I'm gonna have to scroll through these streams. Alright, are we live? That's not it. It's... Give me a moment, chat. Yo, what's up, chat? How to do? Yeah, it's this. It's this. So watch this, chat. So, here's the thing. Let's say I'm going through... I'm trying to find it. No, it's not here. Okay. Watch my gameplay. Okay, don't mind the microphone. Please don't mind the microphone. Alright? I made a fuck up because for some reason every time I open the Logitech app, it makes my mic clinker wise. Alright? See. Okay. Let me see if I can find the clip. Okay. Bro, these ads are killing me. What the? Where is it? I'm gonna have to just wait for it. It's this, right? I'm trying to find the point where I was just... Okay, let me just show you in game. I'm gonna show you in game. Wait. Can I just... Wait. I'm trying to find that moment where I was just on this ledge. Is a specific ledge. I just gotta have to do this. Alright. I'm trying to find this ledge. Alright. Alright.
I'm not taking prisoners today.
Alright, look, this ledge right here. Look at this. Chat. Wait. Let me... Okay, where was it? 255.51. Let me show you this shit. Okay, what's the username? Playing League of Legends and Overwatch. Let's see. No, playing League of Legends and Overwatch. Let's see. Where was it? Past broadcast. Is it only playing League of Legends and Overwatch? Where's that? See this? No, it's not that. Fuck. Okay, listen. Just look at this. This ledge right here. Listen, that is a very good angle. Let's say the point is here. Let's say the point is here, or let's say you just want to spawn camp before they get to the point and it's overtime or some shit. Alright? And let's say they got no dive. They could go after you. This is a prime example of they can't touch me. I could touch them. You know what I mean? So, from this angle, they can shoot me down, and I'll take cover. I can just crouch, take cover, rotate to the mega and all that shit. Boom, I'm Gucci. Alright? But if they got dive on my ass, I'm fucking screwed because I have no escape to my team. Sure, I could go all the way in there and get mega wars. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking happen. Alright? So, you have to be aware of the comp before running this position. Be aware of it. Alright? If they have just one dive hero, then maybe. You could probably 1v1 them if they're bad. Maybe. Alright? 2, hunting your ass down? No. Don't do that shit, chat. Don't. So, what's called? So that's pretty much it. Alright? And I just going off to the single, and he shoots me down, I think, right? No? Okay. Yeah, so you see that Tracer? She's running after me, right? I'm going back to my team, so if she goes after me, I could be close to my team, so it puts her in an uncomfortable position to go after me. You know? When people dive you, put them in an uncomfortable position when they're going after you. Like, going to your team or going near your team. So if they go after you, they can't go after you. They just have to let you go, otherwise they die. Alright? And then, you see? I heard those blinks. I heard those blinks. I heard her going this way. This way. Alright? Look at this. She's going all the way around here. Alright? Next to know, I'm like, okay. My cue to go in. My cue to go back in this ledge. My team is here. And just wait. I'm just waiting to see who I could just shoot. Alright? Pretty much it. Gaming for Hope, on the other hand, practically was in a position where they're all beaming his asshole tight. And he can't do shit about it. Look at this shit. He's the only person there. And they're all shooting his out. Plus, why the fuck are you playing Diva into Sigma in Platinum? Like, what the fuck are we doing, dog? Wait, oh wait, no. I've seen this before. He couldn't play his other heroes because Stream Snipers banned his heroes. Yep. Should have never baited that. That's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Telling you, I go on crazy win streaks and we get this like wild chaos.
Oh, he was low. That's crazy. He was so low. That's unlucky.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
What?
Low-key, I gotta start playing some Overwatch. Should we play some Overwatch, chat? Should we? I'm just so tempted to play some Overwatch.
Apex servers are down. What is happening in this game? Okay, I'm done on Diva. It's not working. I can't play either of my other heroes because they're banned. That's fantastic.
Just play Sig. Sig into Bastion? I mean, sure you might get different by the enemy Sig, but like, Sig into Bastion, dude. Just go for that.
I guess we're playing Diva. Like, we're just staggering. And for what? Like,
maybe, okay, listen. Maybe you shouldn't play Sig into Bastion if they have a Sig diff in your ass. Because let's say you pull Absorption, they can just rock you. Let's say Bastion's in turret form. That's the perfect time for you to absorb. So he's basically forcing absorption. If Sig has rock, which most likely he does, he just rocks your ass. So probably Sig into Bastion Sig is not really good if the Sig is diffing you. So probably not.
Like, why? Let's stop the bleeding and come back.
Alright.
What? Am I tripping or are we feeding right now?
That was crazy. That's wild. That's wild.
This is ridiculous. Like, what are we doing? Unironically here. I just watched a Junkrat run straight into the enemy team. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Like, we're just peeking for no reason. Like,
Yeah, low key. Why is the Sojourn peeking a turreted Bastion? He's right on that part. He's right on that part. Why is your Sojourn peeking a turreted Bastion? When Bastion goes turret mode, don't fucking peek. Free kill on his part, on his behalf. You don't peek that shit.
Reason. Like, I genuinely do not understand.
Okay, get out.
Gotta
Get out.
Kiriko.
Wait, oh, you got the kill, alright. Never mind.
I don't get there.
Alright.
Like I legit have a 2
Yo, I gotta start going into Gaming for Hope streams and just like looking at his gameplay.
in 7 DPS.
Okay, listen. 2 to 3 is pretty bad. Like, pretty damn bad. But 2 to 7, that's even worse. Low-key, I would do the same. If I'm 2 to 3, I would know how dog shit I am doing. But if I see someone who's doing objectively worse, I would shit talk his ass. Low-key. Every time he sees how I'm bad, I'm gonna accept it. But I'm also gonna accept the fact he's doing worse. You know? Like, 2 to 3 is pretty bad, like low-key, but 2 to 7 is fucking horrendous. Especially on DPS, yo. On DPS, you should go after KD and damage. Like, Sojourn is a high DPS and high kill rate hero. You should fucking do a shit ton on Sojourn. But, like, Sig is also a high DPS tank. And, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Tank diff. But here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. The thing about matchmaking is that there's not a single game that has good matchmaking. Like, legit. Like, there's no single game that has good matchmaking. They all have bad matchmaking. So, imagine it this way, chat. Imagine you get outstanding teammates or dogshit teammates all the fucking time. Good teammates or outstanding teammates. Or the enemy team. Very good team or very bad team. Very good team, very bad team. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's all rigged. Alright? Sure, you could fall into blame if you're doing bad. In this case, here's the thing. Gaming for Hope is doing bad. I can admit that. Alright? He's doing pretty bad. But, low-key, that obviously, like the KD, like, he's in a position where he can't do shit. Mainly because he's boosted in diamond lobbies. He's boosted in diamond lobbies. Low-key, everybody has had a game where, like, you get such a bad KD, such bad damage. Everybody has a game like that. Like, it's crazy, right? Like, and there's some games where you just can't do anything. There's nothing you can do, alright? And, like, imagine Overwatch like gambling, alright? Gambling, you can lose a lot of money with it, and it's ultra addicting. Overwatch, you can't lose money with it. There's nothing you can lose besides time, precious, precious time, your soul, your energy, your efforts, everything within your life into Overwatch. Except League of Legends is worse than that, actually. Alright? And imagine Overwatch is being rigged. You either roll the enemy team, or the enemy team rolls you. And there's nothing you or the enemy team can do about it. It's just how it happens. Because the thing about Overwatch is that Overwatch at its peak in Overwatch 1, holy shit, good matchmaking. Well, I mean, it's better matchmaking than before. It's still bad. Every game has bad matchmaking. Better matchmaking than before. It was, dude, the queues were awful. Way worse than Overwatch 2, but at least they had good matchmaking. They sacrificed queue times for matchmaking, which Overwatch doesn't seem to get now. They're like, oh, let's pull a Marvel Rivals and have good like lower matchmaking, lower queues for worse matchmaking. And I'm like, fuck that. I mean, they always had low matchmaking before Marvel Rivals. Since the dawn of Overwatch 2, they had low matchmaking. They had low queues. Keep getting the word confused. They had low queues, alright? But they just took a dunk and just okay, let's go for faster queues and just have worse matchmaking. That's basically all it is. Like, it's just it's rigged. Like, low-key, it's rigged. Like, it's rigged for your favor or against your favor. It's, like, entirely 50-50 at that point, right? Like, it's not rigged in the sense that you deserve better or you deserve worse. It's just the sense that you can't improve. Like, you could improve, but it's not going to get you far. The more you stay in a rank, the longer you'll forever stay in that rank. That's just how matchmaking works on almost any game, especially Overwatch. The longer you stay in a rank, the more you will forever stay in that rank, to the point that it becomes harder and harder and harder and harder to get out unless you're boosted. Alright? Low key, this is a very unrespected take, but hear me out, alright? I've legit seen GM players who are stuck in plat and bronze. I've legit seen it, Chad. Alright? My friend Tepsi, he's champ. Okay, listen, he's champ 4-3, I forgot. He was legit champion on his main, but on his Smurf account, he can't get out of platinum. He legit can't get out of platinum because it's such a high MMR in platinum that he just can't get out of it. All he's doing is playing against Smurfs. That's all he's doing, just playing against Smurfs and shit. It sucks. It fucking sucks. I've seen a GM player who can't get out of bronze on a Smurf. He's GM on his main, but on a Smurf, which is bronze, he can't get out of it because his MMR is so high that in bronze lobbies, because it's such a low rank and such a high MMR on bronze, he's only playing against Smurfs. That's all he's playing against. Just Smurfs, and he can't get out. You know? Like, dude, I tried getting boosted where my friend Akshu went on my main account to prove a point that he was literally saying how I'm like in elo hell and all that shit. I didn't quite believe it because, to be honest, I only believe if what rank I'm in currently. Alright? Like, if I'm gold, I believe I'm a gold player. If I'm diamond, I believe I'm a diamond player. If I'm plat, I believe I'm a plat player. You know? Simple as shit. Alright? But, like, he said that it's your teammates. It's obviously your teammates. I've seen it when doing it with you. All this shit. I could legit go on your main account right now, and I can't get out of that rank. And I'm like, do you want to try it out? He's like, just get me on it. Next time I get him on it, he could barely reach plat on my main. He's a GM player, by the way. He's legit a GM player. He can't get out of plat on my main. He's just stuck in low plat through high gold, just barely touching the surface of plat. It's fucking ridiculous. Like the state Overwatch is in an all-time low. Like, to be real, I don't think it's gonna die. I don't think it's gonna get better. I feel like it's just in this stagnant state where something big could just crash the game open, or just probably improve if they fix their mistakes. And the only case where they fix their mistakes is unless they listen to the community. Holy fuck. Do you know what's the best way to fix Overwatch 2, devs? Devs, I'm watching you. Do you know what's the best way to fix Overwatch 2? Listen, hear me out. Unbalancedness. Let's talk about the unbalancedness, alright? Let's say, now here's the thing. We're not just posting examples. Let's just say this, alright? Here's the thing. Overwatch has had a power creep ever since they launched 6v6 in Overwatch 2. It's had a power creep. No, not since then. It's ever since they released Overwatch 2 in general, since the beta. They're just buffing, nerfing, mainly buffing everyone because tanks are way too fucking strong that they're just kaijus. They're just Godzilla and King Kong type shit. So, like, it comes to the point that they have to buff everybody but tanks. And it comes to the point everyone's too strong, so they have to giga buff tanks. Then they just nerf tanks that buff everybody else. It's just a fucking cesspool of nerfs and buffs that everybody's way too strong. It comes to the point that if they release 6v6 comp in role queue, holy shit. Like, hold on. First of all, they already have 6v6 comp. It's fucking ass. I love 6v6. Holy shit. If only they had a good 6v6 game mode. Because the only thing about 6v6 is that you can't play tank. You legit can't play tank because everybody's so strong because the power creeps that you just die instantly. And there's no joke. Listen, there's been plenty of times. I play Reinhardt, a very beefy and tanky main tank, by the way. I pull up shield with full HP. I'm like, come to me, let's push this shit. And you know, my shield is getting damaged. I'm like, okay, I gotta pop shield off. The moment I pop shield and getting ready to go to high ground, I pop open shield. My HP is there for the taking. About to go into fucking cover. Like milliseconds later, instantly dead. Like legit, I'm instantly dead. Can't do shit about it. 1 second, I'm full HP, 550 health. Next, no, milliseconds later, I'm fucking dead. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Like, holy shit. Like, why does this happen? And listen, it's not because, tanks are too strong, so they need to nerf it, and that's why it's better to play 6v6. Tanks, they can actually die in 6v6, alright? Listen, alright? It's not the case because they die way too fucking easily. Tanks in Overwatch 1, they can die, but they can't die as easily as they can in Overwatch fucking 2. Like, holy shit. I can't stress this enough. Like, the power creep problem. Buffing, nerfing, buffing, nerfing, buffing, nerfing, buffing, nerfing, buffing, nerfing. It's fucking relentless. You can't do shit about it. That's why I would rather suck my dick, man-strap myself, fucking emasculate myself, and fucking beat my shit to a pulp and hate my life, and play fucking League of Legends, and play Overwatch. I'm so fucking tired of Overwatch, so fucking bored of this shit. I'd rather play a game that I've never played before and have fun in it for the first few months. Like, legit. Holy fucking shit. And I know, listen, I hear you, chat. I hear you. It's only gonna get worse if you play League. It's only gonna get worse if you play League. And to be honest, I kind of want to do it. I don't know. Why am I complaining? But anyways, listen, chat. Holy fuck, the power creep problem in Overwatch 2 is a fucking menace. So here's my fix to it. Overwatch devs, you watching me? Listen, alright? If there's at least one Overwatch dev that can just list it to the CEO for all we care. Listen, somebody, listen, here's how you fix the power creep problem. Here's how you fix it, alright? First, you revert all the Overwatch 1 heroes. You revert their damage, their cooldowns, their abilities, their healing, their HP, every statistic possible. You revert that shit and back it up since Overwatch 1, since the last day of Overwatch 1. If you even had backup saved, they're probably deleted like the fucking Epstein files or some shit. And listen, you back it up since the last day of Overwatch 1. And after that, all the Overwatch 1 heroes are like more balanced, but they're a bit too weak. So what you do is, you base the Overwatch 2 heroes, based out of your intuition, you base the Overwatch 2 heroes off of the Overwatch 1 heroes. Bing! Go! Oh my god. You base the Overwatch 2 heroes off the Overwatch 1 heroes, alright? Then, you release 6v6! Mind-blowing, right? Holy shit. And listen, the only reason why they don't want to make 6v6 a main game mode, because it's already too late. It's already too late. All of the Overwatch 1 players quit Overwatch. There's only, like, bronze or gold Overwatch 1 players left. All the good player Overwatch 1 players fucking quit. And there's just a bunch of Overwatch 2 players. And ever since you released 5v5 in Overwatch 2, every Overwatch 2 player thinks, 5v5 is the main deal? I kind of like this, because they don't know how ass it is, because they never played Overwatch 1. They've never played Overwatch 1, so they think 5v5 is good. And when you release 6v6 in the most horrible way possible, what's not even compared to Overwatch 1, holy shit. You make it ass because you already have the power creep problem. Since you reduce the tank's HP by a ton, well, not by a ton, just by 100 to 200 HP. Since because of that, you do that, and from that stage, wait, give him one chat. From that, since everybody is like, holy shit, since everybody is like way too strong, and all you change with this was the tank's HP, they die way too fucking quick. Listen, alright? Like, people are like saying, oh, you're just a 5v5 player that wants tanks to be strong as 6v6. What do you want? You just want tanks to be 700 HP into fucking 6v6 and you just call it a day? No! Fix the power creep problem! Please. Just fucking please. I'll go back to sucking Overwatch dick if they just fucking fix that shit. I swear. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Listen. Alright, listen. It's also because everybody does a lot of random bullshit. Everybody's too strong. Legit. They're way too fucking strong. So here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing, chat. Okay, here's the thing. Alright, here's the thing. The thing is that... Hold on, let me think. Fuck, I just forgot everything. Oh, shit. Here's the thing, alright? I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn. Kinda sucks. So here's the thing, alright? Like, and when Overwatch 2 players, the new generation of Overwatch players, they see 6v6, they see how ass it's become, and they think, oh, this is what 6v6 is played like? This is what all the Overwatch 1 players hype about? What the fuck are they talking about? Huh? So they look at the Overwatch 1 players and like, they're just like saying, you played this shit? I'm like, yeah, I did. But not to the extent of that. Not like that at all. It's just, and then when they look at 6v6, they think how awful it is because of those lingering problems. And listen, alright? Matchmaking. Let's talk about matchmaking, alright? Here's the thing, alright? Overwatch is in the state where they can't have very fast queues and very good matchmaking. Okay? Marvel Rivals sacrifices rigged games to win or lose against your favor for very quick matchmaking. So, here's what you gotta do. I don't know which one to pick. So and I don't think a lot of people know. So Overwatch is not in the case where like they can just go with fast queue times and have very good matchmaking. So what you do is you make a community poll. Say, hey, what do we do? Longer queue times and better wait signals, like let's say deathmatch and all that shit. You can do all this shit in queue while in queue, and you wait longer in queue for better matchmaking, more balanced matchmaking, or faster queues, or keep it as is, fast queues with very rigged matchmaking. Give a poll out. Fuck it. Give a poll out. Let the community decide. Alright? And the thing about Overwatch, their surveys are fucking dog shit because you can't give enough information for them to feed off of it to improve. You can't. You can't say how dog shit the game is. You can't say why the game is dog shit. You can't say all this shit about the game and why it is the case. So, all you could do is just put, oh, what is this? Is this ability overpowered? You can give it a 1 star for this ability if it's overpowered, or 5 stars if it's overpowered. And it's only for 1 hero, not for the 5 heroes they fucking released are overpowered as fuck. And that's the issue I want to get into. That's the issue that I forgot about. So, heroes are broken. Every Overwatch 2 hero is just an Overwatch 1 hero, but better. Hear me out, alright? JQ is just way better than Roadhog. She plays just like Roadhog, but better. Fuck it. Sojourn is just a better soldier. Why the fuck would you play Soldier if you could play Sojourn, which is better than the soldier? The soldier is a soldier, but better. You know? Why the fuck would you play Sojourn if you could play Sierra? Why, dude? Why would you play Sojourn if you could play Sierra? Oh man, Sierra's just a better Sojourn, I guess. Okay, another thing. Why the fuck would you play any support in the game if you could play Kiri and Juno? Never thought about that, right? Holy shit. Okay, whoa, shit. Why would you play Reaper if you could play Onrun? Why? Why the fuck would you be playing Reaper if you could play a better Reaper? Holy shit. Oh, man. Why would you heal at all if you could just take your teammates wherever the fuck you want and be a better Life Weaver? Fucking cat. That fucking dumbass cat, I swear. Fucking troll ass hero. It's just there for the cute vibes. Like, fuck it, dude. This is so fucking dog shit. Holy shit. Listen, alright? What are the other heroes? Why would you play any tank in the game if you could just play Malga on release date when he was just such a hero itself? He's just a god. Like, why the fuck would you play any tank when you could play Malga on release? Pay to win hero? Buy him. Win games. He's not pay to win anymore, but thank God. Thank God they nerfed him to the ground. Holy shit. And yeah, so like they have a lingering problem where they just don't know how to balance the game, and they've never known how to balance the game, and they don't know how to balance the game because since the new devs, and since they fired most of their devs because Jeff Kaplan got fired and they had to fire out many people because they just want more money, you know, you can see the interview for yourself. But since because of that, they just have new devs or just resilient devs that are already there, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So yeah, and they can't even like hear feedback of their community. Like the only feedback they get is statistics from the information they get from bans, pick rates, map votes, and all that shit. That's the only feedback they get. So what we need games to listen to the community. Put a website where any player could tell you how dog shit the game is and tell you why the game's dog shit, so that way you know how to fix the game. And the best way to do about that is listen to criticism. Games are going in a new direction, chat. Yep. Games just don't know how to listen to the community. Except one game, which is, what's the name called? Oh yeah, BattleBit. Fucking BattleBit listens to their community more than any other game. Oh man, fun times indeed, man. And yeah, that's about it. So that's how to fix Overwatch 101. That's the biggest issues in the game. You need to release 6v6, but in a way that's fucking good. Because the reason why 5v5 is objectively worse than 6v6 at their peak stamets is because the thing about Overwatch is that it's always been built around two tanks. A main tank and an off tank. Not this 5-role bullshit. Before, there was 6. There were 6 roles. But now, there's just tank, there's just flex DPS, off main DPS, there's flex support, main support, and then there's just tank, just only tank. But in Overwatch 2, no, in Overwatch 1, I'm giving you the middle finger, Overwatch. I am giving you the middle finger for this. In Overwatch 1, there is only one tank, and it is there's 2 tanks, and it is main tank and off tank. And listen, if you don't know what the difference is between main and off tank, is back in Overwatch 1, before they changed up their bullshit, because off tank and main tank is different now. Practically in Overwatch 2, the only main tanks there is Rom, Sig, and Ryan. Everyone else is off tanks. Now, the only main healers there is Life Weaver, Lucio, Mercy, Zen. No, wait. No. Lucio, Mercy, Life Weaver, and Brig. There we go. Those are the main healers. Everyone else is an off healer now. But Overwatch 2, here's where it was different. And this is what I liked about it. And I would rather follow this logic than any other logic. Fuck the new logic. Here's the new logic. Here's the old logic. So here's the thing, alright? Off tank and main tank. Main tank was the tank to anchor the team, anchor the space, literally the anchor of the game. They manage the space, they mitigate damage, they disrupt the enemy. Well, every tank can disrupt, but I'm talking about like the rawness of it. They manage space, they just go up and down, like they're the front of the front line. The tank's to the front line. But the tank that is the front line is the main tank. The beefiest tankiest motherfuckers that manage the space and they go in like Giga Chads. Alright? You need to give up space? Fuck it. Give up space strategically if you want to get an advantage for some other reason. Alright? You want to manage space? Okay. Team, get to my corner. We're going right side. Come to me. They're all in it for the comms, by the way. Main tank, you gotta learn comms. Because if no one's following the main tank, you're dog shit at the game. Alright? This is why many people are gold. And this is why many people are probably low plat or some shit. The reason why people are diamond is because they're basically plat players, but they know comms. They know how to abuse the fuck out of comms. Alright? If you're gold, just use comms. Just use comms. If you're not using comms, you deserve gold. Like Loki. I fall into the same shit because I'm just too sometimes I'm just too chill where I just don't feel in the mood to talk. Like sometimes I don't feel like talking. Sometimes I want to sweat my ass off and just play the game. But some cases, I'm like saying, team, someone's low there. And sometimes it's dog shit because I have dog shit comms. But anyways, follow the main tank. Alright? Main tank, comms, do that shit. Alright? Now listen. Alright? Here's the thing. Alright? Off tank is when it's all about peel. Peeling. Oh, it's all about kills. Kills. You're basically just a better DPS. You're just a tanky DPS at that point. That's an off tank. Alright? JQ's an off tank. Or let's say if we're going about Overwatch 1 logic. JQ's an off tank. Fucking Sigma is an off tank and a main tank. Alright, Sigma could be off tank if you already got a main tank, or an off tank if you already got a main tank. Or no, I already just said that. But whatever. Reverse. Alright? And that's that. Alright? Back then in Overwatch 1, before the new changes in Overwatch 2, in Overwatch 1, healers, here's how you differentiate healers. Main healer and flex healer. Right? This is how you differentiate them. Right? And I refer to healer because supports, you gotta heal. Don't fucking DPS in my lobbies. Alright? Here's the healer. Alright? I'm gonna just call it healer. Fuck it. Alright? Healer. Alright? So main healer and off healer. Alright? What you do is the difference between main healer and off healer is that main support is all about heals. Heals. They're all in it for the heals. While off support is basically utility, enabling. What's the whole purpose of support is to enable, but off support is all in it for boosting enability or some shit. Alright? That's what it is. Alright? Now, another thing too is that let's see. Another thing too is that that's basically how it was. Now in Overwatch 2, it's different because since you got Malga, which you can't even fucking tell if it's a main or off tank. Orisa, you can't even fucking tell if it's a main or off tank. There's so many heroes that are just both at the same time because they just make overpowered heroes left and right. Now, the only main tanks now is just Sig, Rom, and Ryan, and everyone else is an off tank. Now, supports, the main supports are Lifeweaver, Lucio, Mercy, and Brig. Those are the main supports when it comes to gameplay, and everyone else is an off support. That's basically the difference between Overwatch and 1 rules. Overwatch 1 and 2 rules, alright? That's basically the difference, alright? Please go back to that shit, Blizzard. Please. Holy fucking shit. Please go back to that shit. Please, because it's just, dude, like, Blizzard, if anybody's watching this stream, if anybody could just talk to Blizzard, like, please, give them this feedback. They fucking need it. And if they do that, oh shit, I'll go back to sucking Blizzard's dick all day long. Holy shit, I'd rather get paid and do streams and shit. Holy fuck, that would be so fucking good. Please, Blizzard, please fucking fix your game. Please fucking fix your game. Holy shit. Anyways, that's about it. I'll just call it. Yeah, that's my logic into it.
2 and 7 DPS.
Yeah, he's getting dick for sure.
Like, I just don't understand. I wonder if they're still yapping.
Yo, don't worry, we got this, guys. We got this.
That wasn't one of the ones I just unmuted, was it? It was. Okay. No, the floorboard does not paint the whole picture, but when you watch that same DPS go run it down into the main space, it does paint the rest of it. Strobble. Well, target prioritization is my fault, though. Like, I can control that. You can say that's my fault, and I'm here for it. That's fine.
Alright, so you go.
Just saying that the 2 and 7 is just odd.
Yeah, we need comms.
Oh, listen, Gamer for Hope. Let's just listen, Gamer for Hope. Alright? Let's go back to this shit, alright? Where you were 2 to 3. Alright? technically, I would do this too. All right. If I was 2 to 3, I would definitely be flaming the 2 to 7 guy. Listen, hear me out, chat. Hear me out. First of all, I would know that I'm doing dog shit. Listen, there's been many fucking times where I would say, oh, I'm doing dog shit. I'm actually doing bad. I'm fucking beating my ass off, you know? Listen, when I see a 2 to 7 guy who's doing objectively more worse than I am, I'm gonna flame him. Like, okay, I'll do the same thing. I'll fucking dogpile on his ass. But the moment he's saying, oh, you're dog shit too, I'll be like, listen, I get that. I'm doing dog shit. I am. And I'm admitting that. But you're doing dog shit more than I am. You're actually doing better, like worse than I am. Listen. When you go back in this video, like, sure, Gaming for Hope was feeding his ass off, alright? But, like, dude, this Sojourner is, like, peeking the Bastion will turn for him in a plat through Diamond lobby. It's crazy.
I just don't understand.
Let's just see this little cow real quick.
Yo, don't worry, we got this, guys. We got this.
That wasn't one of the ones I just unmuted. It was. Okay. No, the floorboard does not paint the whole picture, but when you watch that same DPS go run it down into the main space, it does paint the rest of it.
Alright, let's go back to where we were.
Just saying that the 2 and 7 is just odd.
Yeah, we need comms.
Fascinating.
Yes, you do need comms. And listen, I fall under the same mistake because sometimes I'm just not in the mood to talk. Sometimes I just want to sweat my ass off and just fucking play the game. But listen, chat, listen, even though I'm a bit of a hypocrite right now, if the hypocrite gives good advice, you should probably listen to it and not make the same mistake they do. Because here's the thing, comms are very important. Listen, comms are very important. If you're not using comms in Overwatch, especially as a tank, which Loki, I should be doing Loki, you're not playing the game to the fullest amount. Because listen, the reason why Diamond players are Diamond is basically because they're just plat players, but they use comms. If you are a plat player and you low-key deserve platinum, you can. If you reach Diamond, it will be a lot easier because Diamond, it's just so easy to play in when there's comms. When there's gold motherfuckers in the game and they're not using comms, they're all in it for the vibes, man. They're all in it for the vibes. They're just messaging, or no, they're just talking to their e-boyfriend or their e-girlfriend, fucking doing some relentless shit with them and all that shit, just fucking, sucking them off and shit in the background, and they're playing the game, but they're not communicating, you know? So I'm like, hey, there's someone right there. Can we dive them? And I see the chat. I'm like, you're not in the chat, are you? You know? And like, listen, especially as a dive tank, you gotta have comms as a dive tank. If you don't have comms as a dive tank, good fucking luck. Because you need comms to dive people.
Fascinating.
What's Loki I should be doing?
1. Attackers incoming.
A threat emerges. Enemy vector calculate. The barrier has fallen.
I wish he could show his VOD views. Listen, chat, if Gaming for Hope could just take accountability for a moment and just show us his VOD reviews, I want to see those VOD reviews. I want to see if he's in the wrong or his teammates are in the wrong. I want to see that shit, chat. Oh, man. It'll actually teach me, too. Actually teach me some ways. But, dude.
Like, genuinely, what are we doing? Just real question.
Dude. Oh, man. It's crazy.
Bro, shut the fuck.
Okay, listen, chat. Another thing. Even though Gaming for Hope, Mr. Gaming for Hope is technically doing dog shit under standards right here. People say stats don't matter. I'd say they matter to an extent, alright? If you are high damage, low kills, people will say, oh, I'm doing good because I'm high damage. But what if you're just shooting the tank and only shooting the tank? Then that damage is useless. That's an example where stats don't matter. But if you're 2 to 10, 2 to 18, 2 to fucking 12 or some shit as a tank or DPS, holy fuck, you are fucking dog shit. So dog shit. Like, that's how you prove if someone's a bad player. Alright? Now listen, as a support, you have to stay alive. You have to stay alive. Because if you're not alive, you can only give half of the amount of heals for your team, which only the other healer is doing it because you're dead, and because of that, your team domino effects and snowballs and dies. Your team dies. Like you have to stay alive as a support. So, first off, I've seen this DPS play. First of all, Gaming for Hope, he was feeding too. I've seen him feed. But this guy, he was peeking up turreted Bastion. This guy, 7 deaths. Shouldn't have 7 deaths as support. Deaths matter a lot. Deaths is the key characteristic of how you can tell if someone's a good or bad player. And people say, "Oh, you're doing it for the KD." I'm like, listen, if you are 10 deaths or 15 deaths or more, you're inevitably doing and objectively doing dog shit in that game. No cap. No cap. Alright? But 7 deaths, low-key, legit, every time that... Listen, let me tell you this, chat. Every time that Ana has died, guess who's the only healer that's surviving? Mercy. She's the only healer alive. And because of that, you're in a 4v5 situation, half as the amount of heals you have, and your team is toast. You lost the team fight, and you should pack it up and leave. Just get out of the NBA, dog. Alright? So listen, alright? Don't fucking go 7 deaths on Ana. If you have 7 deaths on Anima, why did I say Anima? What the fuck? Ana, just swap. Listen, alright, that's basically what you do, alright? That's that.
No question.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I mean, why are you just blaming us, though? I don't understand.
Yeah,
it was a question.
Both of you should blame each other, and that's deserved. Both of you are dog shit, I'd say.
No. You're our tank. You're our in every fight, and you're doing nothing, bro.
But low-key, this guy was doing worse. That guy was doing worse. They're both dog shit, but that guy was doing worse.
I understand. It was a question. You don't need to get all dickish about it, alright?
Alright, we got GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Good luck next.
GG's, man.
Platinum for life, nigga.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I was baiting him to get him to say it. Do you guys see what just happened there?
I think it's also the personality, too, of why he's a lolcow. I think it's like the lolcow behavior, you know what I mean?
They were snipers. That's exactly what I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it, dude. I knew it. In the back of my mind, I was like, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these guys are just having a bad game. Hardstuck Plat uses the N-word randomly. Like, come on. Come on. You guys didn't catch that?
That was crazy. How much did he lose from that? Damn, he deranked. That's crazy. Yeah. Gaming for Hope for you for that. Yeah. That's Gaming for Hope in a nutshell. Yep. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream. So, if you want to check out my other socials in my bio, like my TikTok and YouTube and my Kick and my Twitch, go ahead and check my bio. Alright, if you want to join my Discord server, I'm going to send it in chat. Or you can check my YouTube channel. Check it. I'm going to show you. My bio. Bing. That's the invite to the Discord server. Check it out. I'll catch you later, chat. I'll stream tomorrow. Low-key. Maybe, actually. I'll see. And that's that. Alright. Catch you later, chat. Bye. See ya. Bye.